do something and you didn't do it, but go ahead.
What did I say I was going to do?
What did he say?
Screen us up.
It's not that I'm not going to do that. We're about to do it right now.
What is that?
I hit the button and it didn't do its thing, but we're going to do it right now. Redo. Let's go. Click the podcast is in the building. You don't know that we're doing this all over again. I probably shouldn't have said that part, but we're here now. It's Click the podcast. It's your boy Jive English, and we're about to get it in again for the win. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-peat in this bitch. Yo, Lex, y'all in the building.
Lex.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Your boy Shrimp in the building. Yeah. Yo, J. Brown in the building.
Yeah.
Illis Pitbull in the skirt. LaShawn is in the building. And I want him to reintroduce himself. I want to give him a chance to do his thing again. Can y'all calm down, please? Oh my gosh.
Slim, I'm an entrepreneur.
Hold on. Let me get the mic on you. Let me get the camera on you. Go ahead.
My name's Slim. I'm entrepreneur, model, entertainer, everything creative, and I thank you for the opportunity as well.
No, man, we thank you for really thinking about Clicked Up when you thought about coming out to the community. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing something here. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to everybody in the room. It's not just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a cyclops because it's not I alone. You know what I'm saying? It's it's the dope people. Yeah, that's a Lupe Fiasco line. I don't know if y'all know. This is who I listen to. Anyway, we're in the building. We were having some dope conversations because if that's your only reference to Lupe Fiasco, you're 20 years late, bro. God.
That's the only song that I know.
Don't feel bad.
That's crazy word.
And he had a song that he unreleased with Alicia Keys. I had that song, but it never dropped.
How the fuck you heard it?
Because back in the day, we used to have a music website where they could leak music, so they leaked it. It was supposed to be his first single.
Oh, I'm thinking how this nigga. I'm using in the studio.
It leaked as his first single, and they didn't use it.
Yo, I just heard I just heard an unreleased version of this one song that Andre 3000 was on. I forgot what it was, but basically he was talking about killing cops' kids, so the cops can understand what they're doing to our kids, and it got unreleased. It was with Nas and something. It's called "Cop Shot the Kid."
Was it over a flute?
No.
Oh my god.
You are immature as fuck.
He started playing the flute, bro. He was looking. What happened to him?
I mean,
I'm saying now, was he because the flute album was trash.
Oh, but I mean, he's still Andre 3000. He's doing this thing. Yeah, if you see him in the streets, you see him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Still all love. He just just living.
Y'all remember when he had that perm? The best.
That shit was fire.
I love that perm.
Yes. Yeah, he used to be fly with his swag. That's what inspired me.
Yeah.
He had a perm. Him and they all.
Yeah. They both had a perm for a minute now.
Yeah, no, they had a perm era, a Quemini area.
Yeah.
Like it was
Who had the perm area. I mean, era.
It was either a perm or one hellacious motherfucking flat iron. Them niggas was. You know what I'm saying? Talk about a silk press. Them niggas was satin press, nigga. Them niggas.
To straighten it out.
And do what? To have it flake like a white man hair?
If you got a lot of hair, it's not about for black men at the time, it wasn't about having white man hair. You just wanted it you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg got a perm. He been rocking the perm his whole career.
Nah, it was still about being white people. So it was both things. It was pimp shit.
The perm?
We as black people, I think because our hair is able to be coarse and, straight, we could do whatever we want with our hair. White people, on the other hand, they can't do what we do with our hair. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say that women or people back in the day already weren't taking hot combs, that I'm pretty sure they were, and straightening out their hair before they saw white people?
Because there's no proof of that, right? So
but how is there not no proof of that when we have different evidence?
Hold on. There's two people talking about it at the same time. Lex?
Madam C.J. Walker did her big one with the black community, black women, black hair. She was literally
Yes.
But
I'm also saying
that formula though.
Oh, T, I don't.
But I'm also saying that there's nothing new under the sun. So even though we saw it for within the year span that she was born, for us to see it, who's to say that it wasn't done already thousands of years before? Because the other civilizations were already way smarter
Well,
than
you
what we
probably
are.
ain't got time to worry about your hair when you running from a goddamn leopard. You know what I'm saying? Like when you could, when the life expectancy is like 30 and like every
What
day
about
of-
when the life expectancy was a 300 years? Like, what
Who the-
about when
who
people
told you
lived?
that shit? Where'd you get this information from, bro? That's
Didn't
So you
they
don't
say
think that-
Abraham was old as fuck?
man,
Yeah, he
that's a
was.
bullshit story, man.
So okay,
It's
so we
a
can only
bullshit story
we
to
can
you.
only believe parts and pieces of the Bible. That's what
No,
you're saying.
no, the Bible. No, I didn't say any of that. Where'd you get that idea
Well, I mean,
So the
we
clay
talk about
tablets,
the Bible a
everything, the
lot.
Samaritan records, all of these things were just made up things.
from? Of somebody
they weren't.
living
They
300
weren't.
years. What are you talking about?
All I was speaking on was hair.
Then we said 300 years. You said like,
Lord
I mean,
have
we
mercy,
didn't just get
Because
here.
you said the
We
life
didn't just get
expectancy of
here.
these people were only 30.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, okay, you're saying that people probably gave a fuck and had time for their hair. I'm telling you, they probably weren't tripping about their hair. The
You know-
hair just grew and they lived life. Like, you got to go catch a fish or some shit. You ain't got, it's not even mirrors.
You can't look one. You
like
can't
the
want to
first
look
man
good
didn't
going
even
to
have
catch
a
fish.
mirror.
It's not about having a mirror if you were already confident in yourself. You just wanted to switch up your look.
You
So
said
wait.
that
Okay,
you
let's
think
just-
that-
wait. Back up.
You think that looking nice just became something new.
Wait, back up. I
Not
just want to.
thousands of years ago.
You're talking about archaeological stuff, and at that time, you're talking about like people who were subsistence living. Yeah, they weren't doing that. So they just weren't. They were not. They were not because it took too much energy away
Egyptians
from.
was making way many nice things.
Right.
That's
You're talking
not-
about the aristocracy. You're not talking about the people. The people were chained to labor that it took to create the aristocracy. That's what serfdom is. Serfdom isn't a 9 to 5. That's sun up to sundown. Period. That's understanding seasonal changes. That's understanding what to plant. That's understanding
Yes.
yes,
I agree.
so
with all of that.
there's this what we think of, what we do when we go back in the past is we take our understanding of us now and we supplant it on them.
Yeah.
They don't have that. They don't have time off. They don't have breaks. They don't have
Who didn't
union
have
breaks.
times off. Some of these people had time. You're only speaking in what year are you speaking for?
I mean, if you're going to go back to, if you're talking about Egyptian time, if you're talking about,
So
you're talking
you don't
about,
think that people who lived as kings and queens and who just were
but we
like-
weren't, the 99.9% of human experience is not kings and queens.
Right.
But if you were
now,
if you were the shit, you're always going. People have always felt like they were the shit. So
Fuck how
are you
you
going to say
feel.
that some people are going to just not knew that they were the shit or wasn't handsome or wasn't beautiful? Like, are you?
None
In-
of
in the
that-
ways
what are
that-
you talking about?
But
bro?
wait, because in the ways that they present, right? The Europeanized, Eurocentric understanding of what beauty is a recent concept.
But I'm not talking about the European way. I'm talking
But
about
wait-
before Europeans.
Right. So when you are chained to labor, right? You don't even have to go back that far. You can go back to, pre-capitalist Russia. These people were chained to labor. When I say chained to labor, serfdom is like a half a step above slavery. Like there is nothing for you.
Are you trying to say that black people were only slaves in our history?
No,
check this-
that's
listen, bro.
Are you like you're selecting what to listen to?
Check
What
this
I'm
out.
telling you is the average human, the energy it took to get the calories it took to get to the next day was labor intensive. You understand that? Like it took a lot.
I agree.
So there is no pruning and preening and pomp and circumstance in everyday human life the way we understand it now. The shit that you got on now, unheard of.
Yeah, that's
200 years ago, 300 years ago,
course.
for the average human, right? So when we start thinking, oh, they must have got up in the morning and had time to, no, they didn't.
A nigga iron his
Before I went to
pants
go
and
feed the
shit.
chickens, before I went to go till the fields, before I went to go do all the things I had to, no.
They didn't have time for self.
But
They-
and then
no,
it
they
wasn't
did not,
it wasn't
because
a
they didn't
factory.
have-
always had time for
No,
self.
because they
you can't
did
say
not-
that everyone. That's a broad statement. to
Hey,
say
because-
everyone.
Because it's an archaeological fact. Like
do you-
they did not
I
have.
can't agree with that.
Why
I-
do people do that?
Wait.
Why do people not want generalizations? It's billions of people on the earth. You know, if you would have to have a billion different perspectives.
Yeah, but individualized people. So don't say everyone. Just some
But
people.
we
or-
can't-
No,
Oh,
but the truth is, wait. What does he say? Go ahead, Beverly.
We can't individualize everyone in that circumstances, though.
Like if you have a uniformed reality, then you're going to largely have a uniformed experience. You have been brought up in the American concept of individualism.
Yes.
You don't understand what collectivism means. Not yet. It's not to say that you're not intelligent. You just haven't educated yourself on that. That's a different ideology. When you're talking about serfdom, when you're talking about fiefdom, when you're talking about communalism, those ideologies in and of themselves have different realities in different disciplines. When you try to supplant and put individualism on the past, you're putting a different doctrine on a group of people who didn't celebrate that. Because it didn't take individualism to be successful. To be successful on a farm, to be successful on a wherever, it took group effort. So the success was in the group and the identity was in the group. You have an identity in the self and your success is in yourself. You automatically are incompatible with history because they didn't have that. They don't understand you. You're a recent thing.
With pants on too. That motherfucker had to make like, so it's a whole, somebody's getting paid for you to wear pants. At that time, the motherfucker, it probably wasn't even global trade. So you probably made your own clothes or knew the person who made them. So you're not gonna be flyer than the next guy. Y'all wearing the same shit.
Yeah, I agree with up into that part, but
Right, because you're talking about
understand what he's saying.
For the majority of history, we're an agrarian culture, right? So we live off the land, literally, right? You know what I'm saying? There is no sectionalized labor.
Mm-hmm.
Like women were just as much as a part of the success of a farm as men were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was no, oh, well, my woman sits in the house while I go do all this other shit. No, there
We
was,
do that now today.
and even the kids, like the kids, like had a job. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in this motherfucker worked. You understand? So, you know, but anyway.
Hey, hold on, John. Because this is about this. I know a white boy. One day he asked his wife, he said, damn, you wear them pants every day. She said, well, shit, I ain't really got no money to buy none. He said, I love them pants. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know niggas that wear the same shit. Like when you see them, that's what they
they
wear.
have home. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, and they ain't tripping. Like everything that life has to offer,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. Like, a nigga ain't trying to put his hair together. Like, he gonna brush his teeth, but that's about it. He ain't trying to, like, wear no nose ring, a bunch of pinky rings. He waking up and living and fucking.
Living in fucking crazy way. Ladies, you've heard us go on for about 12 minutes.
Yep.
What the hell did y'all hear?
I honestly was just looking for the next topic.
For real?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit? Why
I'm
not?
looking for the next topic because like I feel too much testosterone right now.
Why not?
What does testosterone have to do with a
Me and
historical?
my friends in my head.
Oh, you got how many people has up in there?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Lord have mercy.
No, but I mean, like, you know, y'all opinion is y'all opinion. Everybody got their own opinions. Like, yeah.
I stay out of men conversation.
That wasn't a man convo.
That wasn't a man. Women wasn't history. Y'all wasn't just invented. Like, we just got women 40 years ago. We ain't even had them before.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they were trying to do away with us anyway. We had to fight for all that stuff. So
I believe, you know, as misogynistic as I am said to be.
You're right. No, go ahead.
She said, "Don't trip over your words now, brother." Say it.
Like, I really do think that women had, like, because there was laws against women and shit. Like, so I do think that women do get like a bad rap. Not a bad rap, but even in history, since they didn't write it and like could get smacked and shit, a lot of their voices didn't amplify in their perspective on life.
Beyonce said some great words.
What?
You know?
Oh my God. What?
Or whoever wrote the song, behind every great man is an even greater woman.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You believe
So behind every great aqueduct was a really great woman. That's not how that worked.
Yeah.
Like,
Because, okay, let's think about it. When you have a rough day at work, who you go home and talk to? Who you gonna go home and get advice from? Because I know when I used to go home to my man, guess who I would talk to?
right, but then so
you
here's what you don't understand, and this is gonna be a great conversation. What you don't understand is men typically are metering their conversations with women.
What?
I don't tell you everything. When you ask me how's my day going, and I go great.
No.
I go fine.
No.
Most men don't necessarily.
You going to ask them more questions?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
that's surface level.
listen, in counseling, I have someone who likes to he does not communicate well, right? So their wife, I explained to them, like, listen, your homework for next week is to, when you ask him how his day's going and he says fine, he says good, okay, you have to dive in and ask more questions because I got to get you to open up.
Are they still together?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that ain't gonna last.
But this is what I'm saying though. So what you're saying, but you're proving my point, right? Because men don't typically owe.
Some.
I've been a man longer than you. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Hold on.
And this is right. So
You're not a
like
man,
I've been,
man.
but I've been a man, and I've had these conversations. I've had these conversations overseas. I've had these conversations in very hyper masculine areas, where the truth is no. Because a lot of men don't necessarily feel safe with the information I'm going to give you.
So we can't
Holy fuck.
overgeneralize because that's what we're doing right now. So some men.
Those are
find-
societal level issues. She's a psychologist, so she doesn't understand
Give me-
sociology.
Let me cook.
Go ahead.
Some men, not saying all, but some actually find comfort in their woman and they confide in their woman. That's their
Right.
safe space.
Okay.
So they do communicate more than I'm fine.
Well,
They say, you know what, babe? Guess what? This nigga did this. Or guess what? Work was like
Yeah,
this.
'cause one-
Or guess what? I feel like this. Some men are emotionally intelligent. Oh my God.
But that's not.
Okay.
But that's not
me
opening
being the
up.
person that
That
deal.
is opening
That's
up.
just saying. That's not like telling
That
anybody
is
like
opening
some
up.
complicated
Right, so-
things in your head.
means?
So
I'm about to tell you.
wait. So you equate emotional intelligence with emotional accessibility, and I don't think I believe
No,
that.
not necessarily.
I do in a way.
Wait, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Cause you got to keep the, like she said, you got to keep if as a gay man, since
Oh Lord.
yeah, as a gay man, I would prefer my other half to like communicate with me throughout the day.
Yeah.
And like
Throughout the day.
throughout the day, when you get home, I want to know how your day's going, what you doing. Like, tell me a story, cause then we could again.
But understanding, men,
What
I
do you-
understand that we don't do that all day because I talked to a motherfucker earlier this morning. I ain't heard from him all day. It's not
And
that.
it's
See, he didn't want
over.
to talk then. That was the
And-
difference.
but he may not want to talk because he might be stressed out. He might be going through
What
his
do
own
you
thing
think
for
a
the day.
man's supposed to be? Like, you think his existence is to like keep you entertained?
No.
Well, I know.
What the fuck
I'm
y'all
trying to be
talking about?
entertained, nigga, I'm trying to help you.
But-
What you talking about?
But we're
But-
saying that men can be emotionally intelligent and involved in their relationships and who they talk to in their companionships. Like, I mean, I deal with men, so I see this on a regular basis. So we can't generalize
man.
something.
He doesn't have to
And
talk
I'm a
to you
man.
every day.
But he don't have to talk to you every day.
Even if he lives with you,
Sometimes
y'all
he
don't
might
have
not.
to talk. I done
Ooh.
came in the house and
Who is
me
that
and my wife have not. We say hello, and that might just be what we say to each other
Oh
that
wow,
night.
that's
But
unfortunate.
this,
no, I
not
understand that. That's
healthy.
real. That's
how
real.
is that
You
not
said-
healthy?
That's
Hold on, what
depending
you
on the
said?
day, though.
You and your wife might not
Wait,
work.
we might
wait.
not talk. I might get off work or come home because even if I'm not working, I'm probably not home.
Mhm.
Whenever I come home, she might not feel like talking. We might say hello, and if we start talking, we start talking.
But that's emotional
But-
intelligence that she was talking.
No, this is what I'm telling you, right? When you talking to your woman, what you telling her has to have a point. So her asking you shit while shit is going on, she gotta let you figure this shit out, and then you come talk to her. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm thinking it will happen with. Niggas can't just be going on the fly talking about what's happening, and he don't even know himself. You gotta have some time to figure it out.
That's the point of partnership, though. To come to me if you have a problem, like if I have a problem.
But he doesn't have a problem. You're just putting a problem on him. You want him to come in
well, then
and
why
tell
you
you
have
about
to figure
his
shit
day.
out? If you don't have a problem, then why you figuring shit
But
out?
it's life. Life, you gotta figure life
making
out.
it equal 4 right now, Shrimp.
Let me tell you.
You making it equal
I'm about
4.
to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Sometimes when me and my wife might have a disagreement, we don't even talk about it. It
That's
might be
unhealthy.
2 days, and I come and say, you know what, baby, I was wrong. this
9
and
to
this.
5.
So what he's saying is there is a processing time.
I get it. A timeout.
Wait, stop. You gotta let other people like complete the thought before you say stuff.
Yeah, I would.
You
jump
gotta
in
you
on
can't
him,
you can't undo like when people are building their talking points, we had to stop breaking it at that point.
too. Yeah.
Let them build the argument and then attack the argument, not the scaffolding of the argument, and then I proved my point. He didn't prove his yet. You didn't attack his point. You attacked the building of the point. That's not the same thing as the point.
Okay.
I don't think that it's to prove the point. It's to come to a solution of whatever that point is. It's not necessarily to attack it. You know, if you're talking and you asking, I don't know.
But
No. Please continue.
Not because a lot of the times I think that's how men think when you're asking them something. Or if it's an issue, it's like, oh, you just want to prove a point. When I'm just trying to come to a solution so we don't come back to this point again with the disagreements. Men are easily like, she nagging on this, that. I don't feel like that. The shutdown, like I feel a lot of the disagreements doesn't even have to be that way if you can just express it. Sometimes that rawness of what it is, instead of building it, like, all right, we need to hash it out. Let's hash it out instead of sitting on it.
Do you think you should have your man's location?
Nah, I don't need all that.
Just how y'all said, talking to him throughout the day, you do know it was a time before phones.
But we're not in that
I
time.
didn't say that I needed that.
Listen, when a man left, most people, like, if you didn't see them, you didn't talk to them. Why do you have to talk to somebody that you live with throughout the day?
Not even throughout the day.
If you
like,
love your
check on
partner,
you.
right? If you love your partner, you miss your partner. You just want to make sure they're good. If that's your love language, that's your love language. See, but guess what? If you're too busy walking, what you called it the last time, tricking. Walking chicks to the car. Of course, you don't need to talk to your woman because you already entertained by other people in the
That night
street.
I was tricking.
Yeah, you definitely
But
don't.
I'm saying, like,
So,
so
but
of course you're not in the need to.
But so here's my thing. I think what happens, especially like in this culture that we have now, there's a gynocentric understanding of what emotionalism is, and men don't have emotions that way typically, right? So when you say you're having it the wrong way, what you're saying is there's a way that I'm exercising it, and it's better to say incompatible, right? Like the way you're doing it and the way I'm doing it don't really line up. A man, like my drive home is about an hour and a change sometime, and that's the time I use to not have to talk about it. I process it. So when I get home and I came home to my daughters, my oldest daughter would ask, "Hey Dad, how was work?" And I'll go, "Hey, work was work," but I did the mental labor before I got here. Because I don't want to put that on you. Because as a man, you're protecting and providing. The threat is if I come home and start unloading to you, then I might. The way you might interpret my unloading is I'm unloading my insecurities. I'm unloading my incapacity. I'm unloading. So I'd rather you not know that. I'd rather you not know. I don't know how I'm gonna make this bills work. I'd rather not know if they.
But you're in it together. Well, you talking about your daughters. So,
No.
okay.
I'm talking about men as general.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, men understand a consequence to perception that women don't understand. There are a lot of things that don't affect you the way they affect men.
I think
if you don't have the capacity to pay your bills, you don't lose your womanhood. If you lose the capacity to pay, do this, that, or the third, your womanhood is not on the line. If I can't pay bills, if I can't stand in front of you, if I can't protect and provide, my humanness is on the line in a way that is not sacrificed when you come to your vulnerability. My vulnerability means I'm not relevant anymore. So I would rather you not know that than to lose that perception to you. And we all know, and let's say if we were honest, there are things your man could tell you that would take you like, oh, okay, I don't know if this nigga's gonna be the one.
But it depends on how locked in you are. If you need help, you need help. And that's what I'm saying. I think that men hold it to that standard so much that I can't. Now what we was talking about the last time, men are trying to borrow money. Yeah, in y'all dating stage, that's a problem. But if y'all working in y'all bills and y'all are equally sharing this house, y'all are equally, I ain't gonna front now. Y'all have that 50-50 thing. I ain't with that.
So you just sabotage your own argument. You really did.
I'm saying if you need help, you need help. If that's what you're used to carrying and you run into an issue and I don't have it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't feel like that all of that weight. Listen, I understand that men feel like it's no need to tell a woman something unless it's something she can do about it. Yeah. And I think that that's the mindset that a lot of men say, what do I need to tell her for if it's nothing she can do about it?
Why bother him all the time though? Like, this is what I'm understanding right now. It just hit me. Most times when I talk to people, especially dudes, it's always the problem is he trying to figure out what to do with her. He cool. He ain't got no issues with what she got going on. It's always somebody saying what he ain't doing. My granddaddy right now, he wake up and check his phone for he a police officer. My grandma say, but if I ask him something about me, he can't remember. If he start remembering, she just gonna find some new stuff to say he ain't doing. Just let the nigga be what he is. Ain't nobody. I don't see dudes running around saying my girl need to do this. It's always her saying, man, every dude lose his chick because of this shit. That's just what be happening. Just let the nigga breathe, and when he want to talk to you, talk to him. Don't ask him to spend time with you. While you asking him, spend that time. That's how hey, we need to spend time.
Spend the time.
Instead of, if you talking
Do
to him,
what,
you got the ability to spend the time with him instead of asking them for the time. Just spend it with him right then. Just sit by the nigga. You ain't got to talk to him.
I gotta give her.
Oh, just sit by him. And if he want to say something, he'll say something.
Strong.
What's up, baby? If not, just talk to him. He ain't got to reply. Yeah, that's in everything cool.
So that's what I mean by incompatibility, right? So women are hearing something else when you're saying what you're saying, and I want the brothers and everybody who disagrees with you. I need. Okay, wait, yeah, go ahead, hold on.
Said, and it's weird because some men are just like that. You know what I'm saying? I know. Men
Them ain't the
that
men
talk
for me.
Just like, but bitch, I'm like, yo, and I'm like, and and the weird part is that those men like me might be secure with liking you and loving you, and they really might be there. It might not even be nothing else going on. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why you have to know your partner.
And you have to know
Yeah.
the person, because some people could say just what he said, and I done been there. You know what I'm saying? And heard it. And I'm like, and maybe we all like that some days. You know what I'm saying? So I won't say that I'm not. But when you hearing someone just as boldly say what he has said, I'm just like,
why is it bold? Why ain't this just regular, typical man shit?
I mean, it is man shit, but at the same time, it's still boldly said. Like, I think it's still bold because it's not said on an often basis.
Slim, Big Slim. What are you hearing, big guy?
I agree with him on certain things. Like, I agree with you. Like, everybody should. Because I don't like to be bothered neither.
Yeah.
Irritated. Like, don't bother me. Don't irritate me. But I do also agree with her point. Like, you do appreciate somebody that communicates.
Yeah.
Because I do. If I fall short, I expect my other half to pick that up.
Yeah.
Not that I can't figure it out, but if I have somebody that can ease that thought.
But I feel like because we dudes, we oftentimes share more with each other as dudes. Even if you talk to your homeboy, I feel like we open up to homeboys more than we do to our women.
So then why do you think that is, though?
It is a lot what he said. You don't really want, both of what y'all said, you don't really want to put something off on her that we know that she's not going to be able to really, like, she can't solve the problem. But I do feel like women have a wise voice that they offer men. Like, they do have very great benefits as far as me being the man that I am. You know what I'm saying? That could look at both. I'm like, well, I like women because of these things. You know what I'm saying? Some men don't feel in these areas of just knowing how to talk to you when you really need that talk, to kind of build up your ego when your ego needs to be built up. Sometimes they know how to just pat you when your ego just need to be stroked. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
the
Or,
nurturers.
like, they are. Like, I can't put all that on saying that a man can do all of those things that a woman can.
No, but so there's a different way to do it, though, right? So, like, if I'm coming to shrimp before I go home to my woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see.
Don't do that.
Wait, maybe not shrimp. Maybe not shrimp. Maybe not shrimp. Maybe not shrimp. You know, if I'm going to my man, it's like, yo, I need to talk about something because I don't want to bring this home. My fear is that I'm going to bring something home that my home doesn't have the capacity to hold. I'd rather, again, because I've been a soldier.
Well, that's a good,
You know what I'm saying? So when I talk to my homeboy, like, women talk to women about women things, and then find it odd that men talk to men about men things. Why aren't you coming to me? There's things that you talk about with women that have nothing to do with me, and you talk to her because it's something that you two understand is distinct to womanhood. I think the problem is that women think that they are the particular and men are the general. That anything that you're going through, a woman can understand, but only women go through things that men can't understand.
That might at some point. I would not say no to that. Sometimes maybe that is something that we feel because women be feeling like they can change a man sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that may be true.
I think all people feel like we could change somebody if we really love that person and we really want to be with them.
Oh, yeah, I've done that silly shit.
I don't think that.
You say what?
I don't think that now, and I don't think I'm ever gonna think it. This what
You
I
don't think that you add to a person to build them up to be better?
Yeah,
if
but
they
I
don't
ain't
see-
changing them. All I'm doing is just being a light. And
Yes.
if they fuck with it,
And I like how he just said it. He said, I think I'm just being the light. Like,
Yeah.
I like what he just said. How he
Have
put
you
it.
ever heard Patti LaBelle song "Midnight Train to Georgia"?
Mhm.
You know when she said at the beginning,
I think that's Gladys' name.
oh shit, It is Gladys Knight. She said, I'd rather live in his world than be without him in mine. If you get your hands on that kind of woman, you don't want life. If you have a woman that look at you and say, you know what, whatever you say, Captain, I'm going to follow you. Then you could be as bold as shrimp.
This man is cocky. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Very.
Mrs. Shrimp, you have created us a monster. I don't know what we're gonna do with this nigga here.
He got to be amazing. Because
I am.
I figure. I give it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got to be amazing. Bedroom, everything. Like
Nah,
the women
I
got to
wouldn't say
feel. Like,
Well, I do what I do, but I ain't no freaky motherfucker. You know
He
what
is
I'm saying?
light skinned. So.
What that-
Wait. First of all, before we move on to the next subject, y'all is light
Is
skinned.
his girl the
Yeah, I
prize?
was-
Is he the prize or is his girl the prize?
Nigga, ain't no prize. But if let me tell you something. Any woman around me, she gonna get a dose of something that she ain't never seen before. And she gonna be like, man, if I could just touch a piece of his cloth.
Oh God, Jesus face ass.
my God.
Jesus face ass
Cut his
nigga.
mic off.
Right. You gotta turn this nigga.
Yo, really?
All right, yo. So for real, let's get this.
What?
Yeah, we have a guest in the studio, and thank you for surfing through this with us. Yo, Case Lim is in the building, a dope person, and I really want to zoom in on who he is, why he stepped into the studio with us, man. I want to like celebrate your moment. So, man, if you could hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna like zoom in on you and shit, and I really want to have a conversation around who you are, what you're doing, and what you're offering to the community. But give me like 1 second to like make sure I zoomed in on you. Hold on.
Gotta get it together, Jive.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
niggas.
Jive, I ain't done no drinking either.
Ain't it?
I'm
Because I'm about to say,
motherfucker.
can I get a drink in between?
Say what?
I need a drink.
You need
Oh,
a drink?
there's
Shrimp made you leave. The shrimp made
Nah,
you
shrimp actually been
drink.
cool. 'cause
Hey, bro, at this church, you can get some Hennessy while I'm preaching.
Is it at this church?
Yeah, at the church house.
What you think communion is?
You can smoke you one for you come in church, long as you leave with the message, dog. That's all.
That's
you
all.
gotta do.
That's all that matters.
That just leave with the message. I ain't trying to do nothing wrong to nobody. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to be a beacon of light for everybody I'm around and tell the truth without hurting no feelings.
I don't know about that part, but
So, yeah,
He is the counsel.
I am.
Nobody counsel
She's the
him.
counselor. So, yeah.
He
I thought she was going to do some counseling.
No.
all right, yes, y'all.
some
I'm
battles
not
you know
allowed.
you
I
can't.
was
even-
shut down.
No, you was out of pocket. I had to get you.
Yeah, right.
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
all right. We gonna get nobody else right. I understand.
I wouldn't frame it that way. So.
That's how it go.
Mm-hmm.
He had to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Because we both had almost. You just was louder than me, and you closer.
So
That he heard your voice first.
Yeah,
and he
alright.
had flashbacks. He done had a
Whatever.
woman that sounded like you, and
okay,
he
well,
back smacked.
I'm about to yell at everybody.
He had to say, "Hold up, don't." That's why he tensed up like that.
Y'all are stupid.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, enough, y'all
I'm about to
weirdos.
Joe Jackson, everybody up in here.
That's hype
Sing
right
the song
there.
like I told you. Yo, look. So, man, big guy. I'm really. So let me just get a backdrop. So he hits me up in the inbox, and he just really pours accolades over this studio, what we're doing, and offers like his whole, repertoire of of what he really offers. And I just was like, yo, man, I'm flattered, first of all, because in the sea of podcasts you saw us and thought this was going to be something that could help you. So I definitely want to take this moment to Roy QBR is in the chat. Yo, Keenan is in the chat. Roy QBR, questions why Roy will be here Saturday. That is true. He's in the chat, so we're gonna have a
The show
dope time.
tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all show tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on y'all
Yep,
tomorrow
the show
for
tomorrow.
sure. For sure.
Oh,
Yep.
you on the show? You on the panel?
Yo,
Oh fuck.
yo.
Why did you say, why was that oh fuck there?
Because he
Because they just a bunch of people who ain't never had nobody talk
Oh,
about
don't
what
worry
to
about it.
do
Don't worry
about
about it.
having
Don't worry about it.
somebody. Got nobody.
Go ahead.
Nobody
you know,
talk
this
about
is
what to do.
this is Shrimp's arrogance because he married and covered and sanctified. Like he get to talk about niggas that ain't got nobody. Y'all niggas ain't got
But it ain't
nobody.
that they ain't got nobody. It's that everybody know what to do. That's the part that get me. Everybody know exactly what to do and how it's supposed to go. Ain't nobody done shit.
Yeah, shrimp is sanctified. Who's
I'm just telling the truth.
I mean, that's a hell of a that is a hell of a
My
thing though,
God.
right? Like taking advice for somebody who ain't got nobody. Like I'm not.
So time out. You can't say that because again,
You already had somebody before.
I save marriages. Yet
No.
I have not been married. I
Hell
saved
no.
Yes, I have 6 marriages I saved so far.
How?
And 3 in progress that are not where they used to be because nigga I'm smart.
But okay, but so then what happens when we fail to be able to use that wisdom on ourselves?
But that's just it. Okay, so it's like I said in like the first podcast I was on, could have been married. But again, I understand me. I'm disorganized attachment. So I have to have safety from jump. You can't do a damn thing. And that's a lot of me working on myself. And then when I find someone that provides me safety, I'll be okay. But I haven't found anyone to provide me the safety that I need.
We're gonna go back.
And you can
Wait. I definitely wanna. Please remember this. I do wanna come back to this where you are.
Please, that was craziness.
No.
No,
I do like shrimp is shrimp. Y'all gonna have to
Everything
let
is
shrimp be
crazy
shrimp.
to
Shrimp is shrimping.
We
So,
can-
but Lex, I really want you to remember this point because when we get done talking about my boy and his stuff, I want to come back to this point, please.
Go ahead.
All right.
That was
So
Y'all gonna listen though?
No, but we here.
can we
That'll be don't revisit.
Right, can we-
Yes.
yeah, can, no, he's not about to sing it.
No.
You're about
But he can't sing though. He can't sing.
So
So
sing a note.
No. I'm good.
he on the spot. He nervous
You know,
now.
I'm on a little drink.
You want
too.
free? That's even better.
No, it's not. No.
No, the vocal cords are restricted.
Thank
He
you.
ain't-
All right, so big guy, I really want to close the floor, and I really want to open the floor to you. Like, please tell us about what you are. This is Clay Slim in the building, y'all, and I really want us to have this moment to really celebrate. You know, another black brother doing what he can for the community. So, go take it away, brother.
Well, again, thank you y'all for the opportunity for having me again.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
did reach out because I did see y'all because y'all did the Afro Beats guy last time.
Yeah, we
And
did.
I just went to one of his things downtown the other day for the Juneteenth thing. So again, I appreciate y'all. But I'm a junior marketing major at Savannah State right
woo
now.
woo SSU.
During my time at SSU, I became a member of Delta Sigma Pi, a professional business fraternity, and Phi Beta Sigma, so I'm a frat too. During that time, I've been working on my clothing brand. I got inspired by my mother because she just did her 10-year anniversary with her daycare right now, so she really inspired me. She kind of like my mama and my daddy, you know.
Shout out to Mom.
You know, thank you. Right now, I'm working on relaunching my clothing brand right now, which comes out in the fall, which is like athletic wear. It's kind of fast fashion. So
What's the name of it?
Privilege Closet.
Privilege Closet.
And then
Okay.
I'm working also on a marketing company called Privilege Marketing.
Privilege Marketing.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
just working around the name with it.
Okay,
and
I like
I'm just
that.
helping people market their brands and social medias. That's kind of what I do,
Mhm.
like freelance work. And then I also sing. I used to sing in the church,
Mhm.
but now I'm trying to find like an avenue to really get into that because you know church and music can go 2 different ways depending on what type of singer you are for real.
Yeah.
what you talking about?
Because I sing, I have a church foundation, so you know I sing, so you naturally hear church, so you expect me to sing church music.
Yeah.
But considering the way I live my lifestyle now, a lot of people understand.
That a gay guy could have God in his life.
Right.
Yes.
And I recently just got baptized like 2 weeks ago
At
to
what
Good.
church?
Congratulations.
St. Matthew's Baptist Church in Springfield.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Congrats.
Mhm.
That's
Thank
a
you.
big step.
It is, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
Just celebrating your
Yeah, I
conviction.
remember.
Like, yeah.
And then right now I just got published in an article, Brains Magazine.
Mhm.
I wrote an article on personal branding and kind of like the perception we give off to people.
Yes.
Context. It's called PCP. So we started off with
Crazy word. Crazy word.
So the first thing is perception. So the way you're viewed.
Yes.
Like how everyone looks at you. Like whatever you want to do. If you want to be a singer or artist, like put that out in the world.
Yes.
And then with that context, like the visuals, the really like going out in the community and just like actually doing that.
Yes.
And then P is permission, which is like you have the authority
Yes.
Because we see you doing it now.
Yes.
What are you going to do with it now? So that's kind of what I've been working on. And if you read the articles on brands, personal branding, and then you'll learn a little more about that.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
You got the
Dope.
article?
That is
Like
dope.
you wrote the article?
Yeah, I wrote the article.
You got the link to it?
Yeah, I do have the link.
I'm gonna get it. I like to read certain, well, just in general.
I read.
I read your.
He a reader nigga.
Yeah. That's how I
So when
became
inspired-
this fly. That's how I became this fly.
Okay.
Listen, if you need a plus size model,
I do actually.
me up.
I do.
hit me up.
I actually have some stuff I can actually bring to you. I could
Oh,
drop off. Yes,
period.
I just got the girls
Period.
dropped. I'm just waiting on the men's stuff right now.
Yes.
So like, when you make clothes, like how do you?
Well,
how
I'm
do
not
you-
gonna say
how
I
do you
make
figure
them.
out the plus size part, like.
Wait,
What-
hold
what
on
do you-
now.
Man,
Hold on,
how you gonna figure out? How you gonna figure out
Plus size part.
You need to figure out the shrimp size. Make sure you get a shrimp
I got
size.
Shrimp size.
God damn it. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, you like making the motherfucker.
I go through a manufacturer, so they do everything because it's fast fashion. I don't know how
Take
to
another
design
shot.
nothing. And that stuff.
Take a shot.
Like,
Shrimp size.
Okay, I'm thinking like, because that could be like,
Very little.
if you're making it, you trying to make the average size. You go to
I used to
girl
do- I
going
used to
through
make
it.
I used to make lingerie
for real.
for women in Atlanta. I started in Atlanta, so I
Plus
did
size?
lingerie, jock straps, all
you
of
say
that.
plus size one more time.
All sizes, all sizes.
It has to make sure.
no, so here's the crazy thing, right? Because shrimp is ridiculous, but
Ridiculous.
but not unnecessarily so, because Black women come in different forms
Yes.
of plus size. There's not one, like there's two, very shapely women in the room, shapely in different ways.
Very.
How do you
So
do
what was
that?
And I want to. Yeah.
I saved you, shrimp. Everybody gets one.
Have you ever wore lingerie?
I have.
Because I was thinking about buying. I just tried to order some see-through drawers for myself, like some Hanes.
So, Shrimp, to let you know, I think Spade was here. The last time I was here with Spade, he said he could see you with some leopard Speedos.
I got some.
And then
He
Tim
do.
said,
I can see that.
but then Jive said that he saw you with Moroccans.
Rockers. Oh well, I could do. Look, I got some little drawers. That
We
got a
must have been
tuxedo
drinking,
on.
because I don't remember.
No, I think Jai said that. Jai a freaky motherfucker.
I am not, though.
How you
I am
know?
not, though.
That's what I'm saying. He always
see,
say,
they
He
being
just
messy. They
said
being
earlier,
messy.
he said, if I get off work and I stop by Shrimp House, what?
It's
The
'cause he
fuck
got
you
a
talking
tongue
about?
ring.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You can't just pop up to
Y'all
the
let
Shrimp
this tongue
unannounced.
ring say a lot for me that I don't say about
I'm
me.
pretty sure the tongue ring says a lot. It
Right.
already said a lot. We don't even have to. We knew freak when we saw the tongue.
I was like,
Because why you got it?
I wouldn't do no shit like that. I'm a regular
But
nigga,
you bought.
bro.
Wait, hold
But
on.
you buy cock rings.
Yeah.
Time out.
Okay,
You got
I live
to, bro.
the
Oh,
cock ring,
my
though.
God.
Wait, you're saying you would never get a tongue ring? Is that because you don't eat?
That's because that's how you
That's
set up.
What do you eat?
I ate some pussy this morning.
Look, he said, I'm not like Jive. I don't use utensils. Nigga, he eat with his hands.
False alarm, y'all. False alarm. False alarm. We good. He said he
But-
ate this morning.
Bro,
He
you
ate this
gotta
morning.
buy a cock ring now.
Yeah.
Bro, if you don't fuck like a porn star,
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God.
she out in the streets after that. Especially if she go to
Guap Martin said, "Man, what? Yeah, these cats is wilding in here. This is
Really wild.
I was really trying to celebrate this man's
I
brand.
ain't even live no more.
I appreciate that. I'm
Shrimp
gonna
started talking about draws.
I'm gonna get him the model. I'm gonna get him the model for me.
Have you buy some drawers and his face on it?
All
And
you
then
gotta
bought
do
his
is-
brand.
Shrimp. Aaron, all you gotta do is
What?
some fucking white draws and see through.
I'm not going to jail.
Light skin.
He wants something.
Lock-up drawers.
This light skin self hate is new for me. I don't understand how light skins get to talk to light skins like this.
I'm pecan 10.
What's
Don't
the
do that.
difference?
I call her
It's a
caramel.
difference in a light skinned
She's
male
like
and a light
caramel.
skinned
I'm
female.
pecan.
Wait, all
Thank
three
you.
of them about light skin though.
Thank you. What?
But I'm American Negro.
Don't do that. I'm pecan 10.
It's still a difference in a light skinned male and a light skinned female.
Because he lighter than her.
Man.
Don't y'all hear do y'all hear the arrogance of the light skinned male though?
He look like he listen. He talk like he look like this. Let me.
Like I look like what?
He look like.
Face beat. Face is beat.
Okay.
Yes, fake.
That's how he talk. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, this ain't. Let me.
She
tell you
gonna
something.
want to touch my garment.
Yes, he's a baddie. He would hang with a baddie. He would hang with a baddie.
Oh, yo.
She want a bad bitch.
Yes.
She want a bad bitch.
Roy said
Light
that
skinned women think they slick because they rebranded their arrogance as confidence. Y'all are just as arrogant as this Negro. Like I've heard y'all talk. Y'all niggas be on y'all with
Those
shit.
the red women. We like
Right. We're
What is okay? Okay.
They're the memo bitches. Like, we like, so
You and your 2B hair need to be quiet. Like you are light skinned as they come. We better stop. You
I got
better.
a hat on. You can't tell me shit.
Well, I want to get back
Your hair
into-
move when you move, just like that. You better stop talking to me.
Hey,
Johnny was
hey.
on my ass tonight.
lingerie though. I wanted to know about the lingerie. You know what I'm saying?
I
Especially
did.
since
I
you said-
did like let's say I dated a stripper.
Period.
Where's a male like that?
In
How the
Atlanta,
fuck?
you know, that's just.
I lived in. I ain't nobody. I heard of Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a fun spot.
But there ain't no strips.
Nah, I
ain't no
don't know
strippers
about
there.
that. But I don't know like how. I didn't even know like you can like market dick shaking.
Oh yeah, it's a big market for that. You never seen
I
you never
actually-
seen like Mike?
I actually
mean,
bartended.
what's that
I was
movie?
in Magic Mike. I was
Magic
in,
Mike.
I was in Magic Mike too.
That was recorded in Savannah over at the
was.
Gentleman's Club.
Y'all, I
It was
never.
recorded downtown Savannah too.
Yeah, y'all
I
never
met
saw
Jada
it.
Pinkett, Michael Strahan.
It's a good movie.
I
Why
don't
did-
like
Time out,
male
time out.
strippers.
Why didn't you save Jada Pickett marriage? God damn it, since you
Well,
was
I
professor,
didn't
why
talk
you
to her
didn't
like
help
that.
that
This nigga that I talked to.
bitch out?
They say
We
Jada
were-
Pinkett just went back home. I mean, but I don't think it's
Hello?
no.
Job done fucked up.
But let me tell you, what do you call it? I bartended a lot of male stripper events, and where they wear the elephant ears and shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing.
It's a real big thing.
Have you ever heard of a deviant
I prefer
party?
bitches, but
A what?
here we
A
go.
deviant party.
A deviant party, yeah.
Yeah, you heard it. It's,
Yeah.
it's like a What'd you call it? A sex party?
You on?
A sex party.
Am I?
Yeah,
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
like a
But
sex
it's
party,
erotic. I say an erotic party. Erotic.
Yeah, erotic party. That's
My
Yeah, it's
homegirl
erotic.
throw those down here.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
My best friend invited me.
Yeah,
I
they got
definitely
men that
wanna
go
try it. I
on
definitely wanna
tour for
try
that.
it.
Like
Just
they
for
go
the
on.
one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got enough time to tour sex parties is crazy work.
Oh,
I did-
touring. The
I'm
touring on sex
obviously
parties is
very
crazy.
poor.
You only live once. I like,
Like niggas is touring on sex parties, and I be like, where they get the funding from? But when they get to the next city, the money come in.
We have erotica parties down here.
That's because niggas is hoeing. I just
So
want to
we-
say
Oh,
that.
Savannah is one of the biggest hoe slut cities in the world.
I'm talking about like
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm talking about professional. If you got enough money to do that, you selling it. I just want to say that.
Real quick,
You
real quick.
selling it.
No.
Roy said that he would wear some of your clothes. He said,
You're gonna need a
ask
plus
him
size. for
if
them.
I got you.
he said, ask him if he has men clothing and I'll wear them on the show one episode. So he has. his
Yeah,
own
I do
show, so-
streetwear. I'm working on
Yeah.
streetwear, athletic wear, and I'm working on a new set of lingerie for like jock
Ooh,
straps, underwear. Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. I think you're dope as fuck.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you
You're
for
welcome.
that.
Yeah.
For real.
So what inspired you to do what? Because you said that you don't make the clothing,
I got
but
you.
I'm assuming that you like create the concept of what you're going to be coming out with, the design on it.
Honestly, I got out of a bad relationship, 2023. I was going through a lot, and then I was trying to figure out my life for real.
Calm you
Mhm.
now.
And then my mother told me one day, she said, "Just start a business."
Mm-hmm.
So then I went to go do it, and ever since, 'cause I'm good with people.
Yeah.
So then over there, I was in the club scene a lot. I was in like Believe and Friends and all that. So
Mhm.
after a while, I just got connected with a lot of people, and then it worked out for me. But in school, I couldn't sell lingerie because we in college, so not everybody wears lingerie.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
had to like switch the setup. But
Yeah.
now, going into 26, I learned that I gotta stay close to the gay community.
Yeah.
Because they're the biggest supporters for
Yeah.
me. So that really made me shift back to it for real.
It's all in
Yeah.
the camera, Job.
Get your buns out.
Yeah,
the
booty
front.
in the camera.
Buns
Job.
all everywhere.
Job, what you got going on?
Ass.
I can't hear the
There you go.
Wobbly wobbly wobble wobble.
Me?
Only shrimp.
I had got excited.
What done happened?
The dude on there just again talking trash.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at.
What the dude
They
saying?
said shrimp hell.
I had to get off. Look, I turned my live off. on
I'm
my
sorry. It
personal
was
page.
rated R. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, never mind.
Well, what
Like-
type of live was they expecting?
I don't know, but
But
I don't know
I
how
come
that
across a little more reserved.
that don't even seem real. That never happened. I done been.
so while we on the topic of sex, is everybody comfortable with the topic of sex?
I'm petty.
It depends on what you trying to do to it. Now.
Is it? Do y'all have y'all ever faked an orgasm?
Yes.
Yeah, go. I'm in that
I
job.
think everybody
Yes.
Why? Why?
Or you ever thought about something else while you was trying to bust a nut?
Ever thought about somebody else?
Yes, I done thought about it plenty of times.
I'd be like, damn, I wish this was my ex.
You see what I'm saying, John?
Something
See
you
what
ever
I'm
had.
saying,
You got some
John?
people that you just have great sex chemistry with that you would
Yeah.
never forget those moments, and I could jack off to them. I could be
Oh my
fucking you and
God.
bust to
Have
it.
y'all ever
You
had?
know, so
I don't ever want to be that person up under somebody.
have you ever had great-
That part.
Never.
That part.
Have y'all ever had great sex with someone you didn't want a
Uh-huh.
relationship with?
Yes.
yes,
That one.
Oh, and I hate those.
Why did
types.
you stay?
This one?
Wait. I'm sorry.
That's not mine, though.
Because not everybody you have good
Amazon.
chemistry with is meant for you to be in a relationship with.
And everybody don't speak your sex language,
Ooh.
but they might speak your love language.
That is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I'm on this one, right?
Nigga, what the fuck does that mean, man?
That means sexually we have chemistry. You know, you're the same type of freak that I am. But when it comes outside of that, let's say you might not check all the boxes that I want, or you might not be someone that I see myself dating. But fucking, I
Yeah.
fuck you, but I don't want to marry you or be with you like that.
And sometimes, I mean, you would fuck. I mean, you would fuck that motherfucker like you really loved them, but
Oh my God.
for some reason you won't give it to them.
That
but then you'll
sounds
meet somebody
brutal
and you
that
just
don't-
want.
Fuck, that sounds like some real heinous things that you over there doing to these ladies. I don't like what this nigga here sound like a savage. Like, nah, bro, you can't be.
What?
It just doesn't. This shit sounds like a crime scene.
Oh, okay.
It could be.
Oh my
It
God.
depends on what you like. It depends
Because
on what you like.
then another thing is that
This
the,
shit done got too freaky.
the spectrum
Okay.
on freakiness is so wide. So you know some things, like I always say, you have to kind of match the energy of the person.
Hold up, what kind of freaky do you get? Like,
Kinks. Who?
could you
Okay, so what's
say
your
that?
kink, Shrimp?
I don't got no kings. I
When you
fuck
watch
like
porn, what is your type of porn you like to pull
I don't
up?
watch no. I do something. I did. I stopped. I watched threesomes with two ladies, and it got to be a dude fucking them.
Mhm.
But I know I don't want to have a threesome.
Why?
So have you ever had a threesome?
No, I don't. I don't want any gay shit in my spirit.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
that's fine.
If two ladies is eating each other out, that mean they homosexual.
So why watch it?
If because I'm a freaky mother, my
you don't.
mind is
It's
fucked up.
So you're already bringing the homosexuality into you.
That's why I got the fuck away from that porn shit and stop trying to be a freaky person and fuck just how God intended.
Really? The guy didn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, and get up out of there.
Okay.
I don't know if your lady's pleased with that. I don't know if that's.
Listen, I need to talk to your wife.
But his wife- so
I fuck like that sometimes. Sometimes I do the extra mile, but
Have you
sometimes-
ever bust? on your
Sometimes
wife
it's
or
crazy
busted her
work.
mouth or
No,
anything?
what kind of fucking no, man?
You
I
can't
ain't
ask
trying to
them
do
no
that
question.
kind of shit, man. Well, I think she was.
So your wife, you never bust off on your wife.
No,
you never.
man,
she's
I'm
never
trying-
ate your cum.
Let's do this.
No,
Wait.
I'm
Before
trying
we
to
go
get
any
a bit
further.
pregnant.
Before we go any further, I mean,
Okay,
we are
I
having
got
an
that.
adult conversation,
Mhm.
but I think we can have it like with a little bit more tact and decorum. We don't gotta.
A little more
Busting up.
class.
Yeah, we ain't got
Right.
that. Yeah.
Have you ever ejaculated onto your woman?
Wait.
I mean, there's another way to have this.
Wait.
If you're watching it.
Right. If
That's-
you
okay.
look,
Have you ever
look.
snowballed on the bitch?
So peep game. All right.
I'm
so
sorry.
all skeet mother-
Y'all-
I
y'all
started
niggas
this
is
conversation.
wildin'.
My
They
bad.
super.
I didn't think it'll go here. I'm
right.
sorry.
I don't know. I thought I wanted to have a conversation with where you were at, but
Did she
y'all.
opened that can of worms.
I didn't think it would go there.
But time out, and you also said you was a lesbian.
What the? Oh no, I'm bi. Come on now. Be specific. If you gonna
So-
tell my story, tell it right.
so I
think
know-
Whitney said that.
That over there,
And those two women that you like to watch, they might just be bi. They might not be
ain't no
homosexual.
such thing as that, bro.
So first off,
It is a such thing
so-
because you be into both sexes.
to be fair,
If you're sleeping with both, you into both.
What he's saying is, I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying, but he's not saying something right.
Right. He's definitely not. Touche, my nigga, touche.
Drive, can I ask a question, please?
Please and thank you.
Thank you, moderator.
You need to say
Make
yes,
sure to
king.
say this
Yes.
conversation. is
Yes,
between
King.
us.
Don't do that. I'm like Wakanda. We don't do that here.
Thank you, King. Thank you. So, Sharon, what did you mean when you said like she's a lesbian? What does that mean? What were you saying?
Well, it
exactly?
even goes back to the first conversation we had. How
Yeah.
you said you like a therapist and save
I
marriages.
am and do.
I don't think a man with a woman should try to get his marriage saved from a woman who done had sex with a woman.
So first,
that
I
makes
need
no
you.
sense.
So first, I need you to relax. The homophobia is up here. I need you to bring it
How's
up
that
here.
homophobic?
Wait. You asked him a question. You gotta have. You gotta. You no.
You're
Wait.
right.
You gotta let him have the
He
question.
did.
No, that
He
was it. So,
answered.
yeah.
He answered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Do you
you're
want me to wait more? I'll
No,
wait.
I mean
No,
because
no.
what you're doing is attacking the question
No,
that you asked
I'm
for.
really not.
You really are.
No, I'm really not. I'm really about to.
Bring it down and bring
Right.
it back.
I want to
Okay.
see
Yeah.
when I
Okay.
get
Yeah.
a chance.
Let's see where she goes. Let's see where she goes. Let's see where she goes.
So-
Let's
I'm
see
gonna
where she
wait my
goes.
turn, but I'm gonna let them have it out
Yeah.
first.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
here's the thing. Number one,
Uh-huh.
I have 2 degrees.
Yeah.
That doesn't care about my sexuality.
Yeah.
I have a license from 3,000 supervision hours that don't care about my sexuality.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I can help anyone. I can help someone who's been sexually assaulted. I can help someone who is going through depression. I can help someone who has PTSD. I can help someone who has anxiety. I can help a plethora of people. But at the end of the day, my sexuality has nothing to do with what I can do for you.
But are you done?
No.
No. Let's
So-
keep going. Yeah. Please.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that a grown man can't take advice from me because I've had sex with a woman. That has nothing to do with actually the science speaks for itself because I've helped so many couples stay together and they're still together till this day.
Okay.
Are you-
Now you can continue to talk. Go
Okay,
ahead.
this is what I'm saying. I didn't say you couldn't help him. You
Mhm.
can't help him in his relations as husband and wife. Just how you say all your degrees and stuff. You see, you got the American sense of marriage, the legality. You just see the word. But just how you go to a therapist or whatever, like when people had marriage problems, they go to the spiritual leader.
But
the
everybody,
spirit-
but everybody doesn't focus their marriage on spiritual.
Okay, but if that's the case, then the marriage that she talking about, maybe you can. But with a man and a woman, but that's why she also probably believe in gay marriage. But if you don't believe in it and you think that a marriage is way more than legalities, you supposed to talk to somebody who's in it too. That's what the pastor supposed to be. So if you think a man and a man can sleep together, you can't tell a man that goes by guidelines that say our marriage is sanctified and something bigger, how to deal with a woman, and you done ate some pussy.
What
So
if you
then
know how
how
to
do you-
separate
I
flesh from
actually-
spirit?
Wait, because there's too many people talking at the same time.
Yeah,
So-
she was next, I think.
Yeah. Wait.
She was saying
Wait.
something.
First, please.
As much as I hate to say it,
Yeah.
I feel my boy. I understand what you're saying. I understand what everybody is saying.
Yeah.
I understand everybody's perspective. And again, to each his own. I think what you're saying is if you want to go to a therapist, you want somebody who is actually relatable to your wife. Correct? Is
No,
that what
that's
you're
not-
kind of
no, no.
saying? Because if she's dealing with women, and your wife doesn't deal with women, how can you
Well, yeah,
relate
to an
to my
extent.
relationship?
Well, they
You know what
also
I'm saying?
have to view
and
marriage
to
more
have the
than- yeah.
views right, because it's almost like, okay, you don't have the boundaries, the standards, the guidelines. You kind of, when you're dealing with both sexes, it's like, okay, you down for whatever.
Yeah.
And we have boundaries and handles on our relationship. So
Yeah.
how could you tell us how to, you know what I'm saying? How could you save this if
But are you saying that the relationship that you can have with a guy and a guy don't have boundaries?
They don't.
I'm not
oh,
saying that.
sorry.
I'm saying that your desires
But what does that
is
have
a
to
bit
do
much
about?
more.
What does that have
and-
to do about wanting the best in your relationship?
Because you got to understand what we mean by what marriage is.
I think it depends on like where you come from and the perspective you view marriage in, because we're all
yeah.
you're gonna feel different regardless.
Absolutely, everybody's, and I'm not against any of it, but it's a preference thing.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
preference.
Of
You
course.
understand it? I think that's what it is, because to me, if I had a therapist and I was in marriage and I had a bisexual man or woman, I don't think that wouldn't be my preference.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I don't want, you know what I'm saying, it just wouldn't be my preference. No disrespect, not saying that you can't help.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm saying
it's
you
just
can't help.
But if a person, but
No. So
It's just not my
it's
preference.
easier to say it like this, right? There are different rules that govern different types of relationships.
Right.
If you look at it like martial arts, right? If I'm, practicing karate and you're, Muay Thai, going to a Muay Thai artist to perfect my karate is not going to work. You practice a different discipline inside martial arts, and it's all respectable. But I'm trying to understand the rules and regulations of this doctrine and this discipline better. And if I'm going to somebody who practices a different discipline and a different understanding, then the question is, how much can you help? I'm not saying I agree wholeheartedly. I'm just saying that it's a valid question, even if I don't necessarily agree with it. But I do want to give her back to her because she is the therapist, the resident therapist.
I'm with her,
So
though.
please,
I'm
with you,
gonna
though.
raise my hand because that's the proper thing to do.
okay,
go ahead, please, and thank you.
So here's
And pocketness.
So here's the thing, right? I don't disclose my sexuality to my clients.
Yeah, that part.
'cause
I
that's
was
none of
just
your
about to say
fucking
that. I was
business.
just about to
Let's
say
start there. It's none of your business. But second off, if I wasn't able to help so many heterosexual couples, as you please,
Yeah.
then why are they still together?
'Cause they
Why
bullshitting.
No, they're not. Just because I fucking
let her finish. Let her finish, please.
It's
Can't
literally
say that,
because
sure.
I helped them. It's literally because they're in a better place than they were when they started with me. And it's because I'm not asimine to think that I can help anyone.
Okay, so
I
we
date both.
have some people in the
so-
chat, and I think I want to and give it right back to you because I want people to thank you for being in the chat, and I just really want y'all to thank you real bad.
was that your sexy voice?
Yeah, he's a chat whore.
I'm a chat whore. This is why we can't get nowhere as a people. Swear for Lord, chat whores. That's a new thing.
That's the hashtag.
That's a new thing.
That's what they doing on social media. Chat whores. Yeah, we're all chat whores in that case today.
Okay, so Roy QBR first off said nobody is wrong or right in this situation. Shrimp has a valid point, non-conventional, but he has some truth to what he is saying. Keenan said, the act, to the point of the gentleman and lady, the act doesn't disqualify someone from speaking to a point. So just because they, in their personal space, they do whatever
choose
they
to do
do,
what they do.
it doesn't mean that they can't be helpful in their professional selves. At least that's what I'm
So let's
interpreting.
say if you and your wife do
Uh-huh.
2 months, 3 months with her, and then she finally discloses she's
Would never.
I would know all.
Yeah, I don't think
time.
that's professional. Is
I
it?
would never
no,
disclose my
just,
sexuality.
or not even disclose, or you just find out when
Well,
you
I'm
stop
not
going to her.
I wouldn't go to no motherfucking therapist. No way.
Okay,
He wouldn't go to a woman therapist.
You
Let's just put it
goddamn
like that.
Yeah, that's
But check
true.
this
He's
out, but check this
misogynistic
out.
as fuck. He
Check
would not
this
go
out,
to
That's
a woman's
true.
therapist.
Cause you're a gay man, right?
Right,
and
right.
y'all was talking about the parties and shit.
If that's how you fucking boy, you need some help.
I like to party all the time. Party all the time. Hey.
That's that cocaine dance, bro. That's cocaine.
They say this right here.
Yes, I
ain't
would say
nothing
that.
but this. Hey, but they had a cruise ship, a gay cruise ship.
Just recently,
Yeah, I
a few days ago.
And they was getting freaky.
Yes.
They tried to dock in Turkey and
Yes.
Egypt. They said, get that shit the fuck out of here. You
Yeah.
can't come.
Yo,
So-
did y'all know that when they have I heard that when they have the pineapple signs on
That
the
mean they
door.
want
That
a
means they're
third-
swingers.
Yeah, I didn't know
When they
that.
have what?
The
When they
pineapple
upside
on
on
their
the
house,
cruise.
the
Yeah, the
pineapple on their
pineapple
doors,
on
or
their door?
pineapple on their house. They're swingers.
Yeah.
So they'll fuck with anybody.
I found that out
Never
from
had that.
cruising.
Okay, we got some more people in the chat. We got some more stuff in the chat. Check it out. Relatable to his marriage, therefore, he wants a therapist who should be married and have similar experiences in order to guide his said situation. That's
I got
his.
a sad or sad situation.
No, said situation. Situation. I'm sorry. Roy QPR goes on to say, replying to Keenan, true. It may have someone look at them as that version is not qualified to give advice in that situation. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Keenan, it's valid to a degree.
Emoji.
Those people can have a general outlook from someone that can help with relationship advice.
Yeah.
When they want spiritual advice, they would need to go to that source. So.
Well,
So what do you? I want to go back to her. When you hear that, because what you're saying is there's a pragmatic way to look at a marriage and there's a spiritual way to look at it.
Yes.
Do you suggest that they go to a spiritual source?
So here's the thing. When people come, couples will say, oh, we've done counseling. We went to my pastor and he couldn't help. Yeah, because his knowledge is Bible, right? But then when you come to me, I'm more psychological. So I know like how the brain works. I know how attachment styles work. I know how love languages work. I know how different depression works in a relationship, how communication is so important. So yeah, you could say, oh, the Bible says this, the Bible says that. I'm not going to knock you for sure, you know? But when you come to me, we're actually putting in the psychological work to make this relationship work. And that is why I've saved as many couples as I have. So my object, right? I'm going to school right now to get my PhD in marriage and couples counseling. That's because of the facts that I have saved as many relationships as I've had thus far.
That's some new shit that niggas need that.
So at this point, I want to open up my own practice for marriage, families, and marriage, family, and couples counseling because I'm good at the shit.
How you ain't got a man?
Guess what? Who said?
Oh God.
How you know?
Because you just said y'all just had this whole tirade and triad of you just said you had an ex, you had a woman, you got other people. I've heard you say you got a kid. Where these niggas at?
Guess what? Okay, so me and my son's dad, he was very okay. So I'll go ahead and put it out there. Me and my son's dad, he was extremely abusive, beat my ass when I was when he found out I was pregnant. He started hitting me. So at this point, we're now in a better place. We're able to co-parent. I was in an extremely bad place when I was with him. So then that's that story. So we're good now. Now, when it comes, we were engaged, we were about to be married, but he beat my ass so bad, I had to call the cops. And that is when we broke up. So yeah, sad story. Wah, got you. All right. So then I started really dating into trying to figure out who I was. Started dating women. I dated women before, but then I started dating women more. I went in a 4-year relationship with a woman. Great. Okay. 2-year relationship in the morning with a woman. Also good. But I just started back to dating men or whatever. It is what it is. Because, you know, my feelings, whatever. I go with the flow. But at the end of the day, I am disorganized. So I've been through trauma growing up and as a woman now, been through a whole bunch of trauma. So at this point, you have to create.
I'm listening.
You have to create a safe space for me, and I have not met anyone to create that safe space. Am I in my own therapeutic thing? Yes, I'm working on myself. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm one of those people that, you know how they say like, oh, I couldn't reach the Olympics, so I'm a coach.
Yeah.
I'm just because I have not reached that point doesn't mean I can't help you or guide you in that way. So this is I'm being more vulnerable with y'all because y'all didn't know my business. Like, and y'all still don't know most of the shit that I've been through. But at the end of the day, I can help people because I know what it's like to be in a good relationship. I know what it's like to be in a bad relationship. I know what it's like to be disorganized. I've been through shit, so I can talk about it. But at the end of the day, I can still help you with who you are.
My question is...
And attack the certain issue. They're coming with you what their issues are. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, Shrimp, you didn't just feel what she just said, bro.
I get both.
Man, I wish
Shrimp zones out.
Talk to me all day. Hey, you need to worry about my love.
When it's not...
Wait.
He already got a preconceived notion. So
yeah, you didn't feel sympathetic towards what she said to make you open up and be vulnerable to her being
vulnerable? He's not going to do that.
I could feel all of it. But the same stuff I was hearing, how she said she's disorganized and all that, and my wife talking to you, and you tell her to do that, and then she comes to the career.
But sometimes,
man, it's gonna be some ass kicking happening.
Tell her to do what?
But sometimes
what would I tell her?
Wait.
Sometimes our
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh yeah. We gotta have like
hold on, y'all.
Big guy, go ahead, please.
Sometimes our gifts don't translate to ourselves because she could be great at helping other people, but
absolutely,
herself she can't. And that's just
sometimes it's hard to take your own advice.
Yes.
You can see the clearer picture of what somebody else is going through, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what is being translated. I can see your picture as clear as day.
You can't see the picture when you're in the frame.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the different perspectives. So I totally understand everything that she's saying because you still have feelings. You can empathize. You can sympathize. You've been through things, certain things. But just because you haven't ran into that person yet that is supposed to be for you.
Yeah.
You understand? That doesn't mean that you don't have the sense that you're not qualified to tell somebody what you see, or that you can't relate to
No,
something
it's not
because
dating
you
to run into
possibly
the person.
been not running to. You haven't aligned.
No, you was with,
Let me say.
no.
Honestly, I just keep running.
aligned.
You was
You
with-
haven't aligned with that person
you were
Not
yet.
with
running
the
to. You
person.
haven't aligned.
To be
You were with
honest,
them.
I just keep
You
running
know?
into bullshit. Honestly.
So, but so here's my
It's not
here's my
aligned.
thing.
God damn it.
Here's my
Black.
thing though. But here's my
I'm
thing,
sorry.
yo, and I think it's
Hey.
and I get
Hold
it. I get it. It's,
What's going on? Okay, I'm
Oh,
back.
you got it. You got it. Okay, so
Oh,
here's my
God.
thing, right? I think, and I'm terribly like I don't know the word to use for this, but I take things out of spirituality and kind of bring it back into concrete language because I think that's a little bit more tangible. Aligning and all that other stuff. I mean, it's more, and to her credit, like it's more profitable to do self-assessment before you start assessing everybody else who's interfaced with you. If you keep getting a uniform response from people, then it's probably time to start looking at what you're doing. Like, so this idea that I can get the idea. Like, if you're not embodying your argument, then what is your argument? It's fair. I'm not saying that it has to be accurate, but it's a fair argument. And to dismiss it out of hand does not help people go, well, why should I listen to you if you don't listen to you? That's a fair argument. You know what I'm saying? And I think, because I'm a mechanic, and to her point, I get it. Like, I wouldn't suggest, if there's a mechanic starting out, I don't give him the advice that I do, because I have maybe a level of expertise that informs my ego, and I do workarounds. I wouldn't suggest you do the workaround, because I probably shouldn't be doing the workaround. But I found some success in my little way I do it, and I'm willing to take risks that I'm not going to suggest for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you to take a safer route than I've taken, because I do know the right way to do this, even though I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it my way. I've spent hours trying to rework a way to do something because I didn't want to do it the way that the paper said to do it. Because even if somebody said, hey, man, how do you do this? I'm going to tell you the paper way to do it. I'm going to tell you how it works. I'm going to tell you all that stuff. And then when I go to do it, I'm going to do some totally different shit.
Yeah, but
And,
you
that, and that's
admit
not.
that you bullshit.
Then you got to admit, yo, I'm on some bullshit. It is what it is, and I
mean,
did what I did.
From a spiritual standpoint or from a worldly standpoint, I mean, all of y'all are basically saying either you could do it from the Bible perspective, like she could give it from the Bible perspective, or she could give it from the school Americanized perspective, based on just going by the basics of the knowledge that she was
If that's
taught.
the
So
case.
she can't really include her. You're not really including your self input. You're including what you were indoctrinated with.
That's what I want you to do.
But at the same time, here's my question for you. And I like what you're saying. My question is, who is free of bias? And I don't think anybody is. Who is free of their own lens when they're looking at something? Who is truly that objective person who truly just sees the information as blank information and adds no past experience or no past understanding onto it? And I think if you tell yourself that's what you're doing, you're not honest.
I agree.
Look, this what you should do one day. When you riding, just look at the billboards, and then look, you gonna see divorce lawyers. They making money off this shit. Therapists and all, niggas didn't need all this shit. Niggas didn't need to know what a love language was. My granddaddy would say emotional intelligence. What the fuck are you talking about, man? All these buzzwords and having to be, man, open up. Let's go talk about this. Man, this is some new shit that people is making money off of straight dysfunction. That's all it is.
But I have to say, even when I said the difference between my love language and my sexual language, I've never even used that before. So it made me, you can apply that to so many things in different relationships with people. As I said it, I was like, damn, that right there was really good.
Yeah, it
because
sounds great.
but you got people, you could take a bisexual man that won't open up to his girl, but he may like to fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
How he gonna open up to his girl
So
and
his
he
love
like
language
men?
with this girl is that he love her for what she is, but his sex language is that I like to get my dick sucked by a guy or suck dick.
He need to tell her, hey,
Ow.
I can't be with you. And
I don't know about your love language, but your spoken language is crazy work.
Dive, can I also, because what bruh said, right? Because how you was talking generalizing and stuff, you can't say that because you said you got baptized, which means you got baptized by I guess I'm assuming Jesus Christ through a Bible.
But baptism is a whole different thing,
Hold on.
bro.
But no, that's what I'm telling you. The Bible tells you what marriage is.
You're very by the book.
No, you are. I'm not
No, you
baptized.
are.
I do have a question.
I'm not a
but
Christian.
baptism it is what it is from like the biblical standpoint, but from like my personal relationship with God, there was a whole different.
That's what I'm saying. If you could just switch this shit up, then that's where all this, you can be a lesbian and
It's
gay.
not-
So I do
and
have a
say
question.
stuff when
I do
you
have
can just switch it
I
up.
do have something
But
to say.
how do you say it's switched up when you have already had your own personal relationship with God and you ask God, how did you even
That's
become
not what the
yourself?
Bible says,
quick,
brother.
It
real
doesn't
quick.
matter. At the end of the day, if you are who you are,
real quick,
it doesn't
real
matter
quick,
what the
real quick.
Bible say.
Let
Like
me-
you just
If
take
you
that
say-
into consideration
real
of how
quick.
you live life.
Real quick, real quick,
Say
real
something to
quick.
me or
It's getting hot in here so hot.
I got to see.
Oh, wait, yo. I'm gonna have to start turning down mics if we can't like all let people talk.
So here's
Yo.
the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Let's go.
We talk about pastors, but let's not act like pastors aren't DO.
Most pastors oftentimes
not
are
But let's
but people who are very spiritual are oftentimes attacked in the spiritual form more. You know what I'm saying? The
But
flesh is attacked more.
what
So
I'm
I'll say
saying
that
is
part.
you don't know the person that you're talking to, the person that you're confiding in. Their business is not your business. You don't know what they do when the lights are off. You don't know what they do when the
Niggas be pedophiles.
when the doors are closed. You don't know what they do. So at this point, you're trusting this person to guide you in the correct direction.
A lot of people
And-
trust
We keep
pedophiles to
saying
tell them about the
guidance.
relationship.
So that's a good
But y'all
question.
still eat-
Wait,
That's-
wait,
it's
let the gentleman go. Let the
Y'all
gentleman.
still eat seafood. It's like y'all are pinpointing certain things.
Yes.
I can't do it.
No. Expand on that. Expand. Please keep going.
Because it's like we're focusing on one sin, and he asked me about being baptized.
But does
And
he
I'm
eat
I'm
shrimp?
supposed to just follow this.
His name is
certain-
Shrimp. Does he eat
Hey,
shrimp?
my
Because that's a
point,
sin.
my point.
You know what I'm saying? Does he eat any
And
meat
he
with
was
hooves?
just smoking, drinking. So it's like it's contradiction on every.
That doesn't count.
You can watch lesbian porn, but you cannot.
She said, "Jesus go hear you."
You talking about me?
Yes.
I ain't never said I was a Christian, and I'm also saying I'm full of shit. I just want everybody else to say it.
We do agree that.
Yo.
That's a hell of an argument, yo. I don't know what to say to that.
Exactly what I am. I know because my we had a conversation about him and his woman. I just told him to tell the truth, and they good now. But I ain't going around acting like I'm the czar. And I just know men. I'm a man, and how men talk. And I know suckers. So I know that it's a bunch of dudes at the crib being subservient to their woman. And that's the kind of guy that go to a therapist and say, hey, I got her love language, man. I'm at the house trying to be emotionally stable. Them dudes get treated all kind of ways.
No,
they get talked to how they want to get talked to. They can't just come in the house. They got to try to open up. They got to sit in the car for 30 minutes and decompress. Man, no, that's sucker
But
shit.
why does a
Nigga,
woman have to do that?
She don't have
If
to.
she needs to come into your world to
Yes,
go
that's
back to
what
that.
Gladys Knight
But
said.
why does a woman have to do that?
Then
then?
get gone.
Just sit there.
Oh, shit.
Well, then
Hell nah.
baby, you got it.
and be with nobody. Because
So real
that's
quick,
what's happening.
Can
They
I-
ain't with
can-
nobody.
Can we?
Roy has a question for.
Yeah.
Go
Roy has a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he said, I got it.
Go
I see the
ahead.
question.
Questions by Roy. Make sure you check us out Friday, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Over at Henry Street Bistro, 8:30
Are
it
you?
starts.
Shameless
are you-
plug.
Are you a bisexual too?
Yeah.
He
Are you a
is.
bisexual?
Oh, say that's why this
I
shit
know.
has been.
I think he's gay and he's bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yes.
What do
nigga,
you
the fuck?
mean?
Because
Someone
okay,
just likes men. Someone just likes women and men.
so
A woman, would you fuck a man that has sex with a man? Would you have sex with a
Okay,
man
we're
that
not
has
talking
sex
about
with a
this.
man?
Go ahead, John.
Holy fuck!
The
You're some
answer is-
nasty
a lot of
nigga,
women, it's a
like,
lot of women that fuck me and they like to get
Stay
like
away.
so and they,
Make sure that's why you shouldn't cheat on
This
your
why my
wife.
live off.
You run into imagine that guy. You run into a chick and she
John,
doesn't.
answer the question, man.
So there's a
like,
question.
women
There's a
respect me more
question.
for being honest, like versus than lying, and then I watch them sleep with niggas that are lying.
That's why I'm gonna tell my daughter. If a man tell you he fuck a man, you can come back to daddy. I'd rather he say he cheating with some hoes. But if he say he got a boyfriend somewhere, hey, we gonna have to put you on a
But
bubble.
y'all type would rather a man be a pedophile, or you probably would say that he'd rather he sleep with little boys before.
Wait.
He
So, but there's a false like, you know,
feel like
emergency
we
that you're
went
creating. When the
one
idea is like either he's open and honest about his sexuality, or he's a pedophile. Like there's a lot of shit in the middle of that happens.
People will accept the things that we have watched people accept,
Well,
but
people-
they'll put down gay, but they won't disdain their own people in their family who are pedophiles.
Yeah,
I mean, I think most pedophiles are secretive. I
Exactly.
don't think most pedophiles are like, hey
Yeah,
y'all,
I mess with kids.
I mess with kids, and y'all gotta accept it. Like that's not what we're,
She's 12.
like that's not what's happening. They're doing their shit, and you're accepting them sans the information. Like,
Yeah, you don't know that.
So
either.
whatever
Yeah.
she's willing to accept for herself, if she's comfortable with that guy because that guy might be fulfilling to her,
Yeah.
over a man that he might be just the next guy might be so totally
Let me
straight,
ask you
but
this.
might not be fulfilling. But the bisexual guy might be able to just express something that he actually went through in life and might be dedicated to his wife and may never cheat on
Holy
his
fuck.
wife.
Just how you say.
I would
we-
never trust that.
I've met plenty women who
I'm
would
gonna be
trust that.
honest. I would never trust
You
that.
ain't okay now. Okay.
and so that's the point. That's the point I was trying to get
They
to.
are who feel as if they don't have an issue with the guy having sex with another guy, but they don't want the guy to have sex with another female. I've met those type of women.
There has
You know what I'm
there has to be
saying?
like 4 of them.
And-
So let me just say, there has to be like 4.
And the Southeast region.
Like because I look, I'm like, because this is what he's saying, right? It's not that you can't be bisexual and you can't be gay. The consequence for men being bisexual is you're gay. That's it.
Well, chick too.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
there's no consequence.
The
no.
consequence
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is
in a heterosexual.
What's a better way to say what
woman.
you was trying to say?
no. Okay, so what I'm saying
consequences
is
sounded wrong.
because
but I get what you're saying.
right because
Like, you going to
There is no
jail.
what he's saying is there is no bisexual for a man. The way that it's looked at, the way that it's viewed is if you mess with men, you're gay. That's what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
that
I
show,
think
but
the same
through this
about women too.
so this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. Like you don't have to like the language for the language to be accurate.
No, I don't.
So the
but-
consequence,
but
the
everything is
consequence
generalized.
of it. But that's the reality of it, right? Should it be that way? No. Is it that
but
way?
we are individuals
Yes.
in this room, and we're generalizing everything versus looking at things. As
Well, no, because
individuals.
wait, because that's not how the world works. The world is not
But
made
we're
up
not
of
the
eight-
world. We're just
We
us.
are the world. When you go out into society,
Michael Jackson.
we are. Listen, we are part of the society. And do you know how society works? It doesn't work at the part where you know how disease works. It doesn't attack where it can't get in. It attacks where it can. So a disease in one part of the body is a disease in the whole body. So AIDS doesn't. You don't breathe AIDS, but if you have sexual contact with somebody who does, now you have it. But you'll have it in your lungs, just like you'll have it in your brain, just like you have it in your toe. Then go to any part of your body and find out if you have AIDS, where it got in from. You know what I'm saying? So it's how societies replicate themselves. It's not by the stuff that we stop at. It's by the stuff that we let pass. And all the rest of the disease walks in with it. So if you are okay with redefining things because it's uncomfortable, guess what walks in behind that? All of the problems that you won't address because you won't talk about what it is as it is. The problem is you're not allowed to be the nuanced you like women and men. That's fine. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. I'm not saying I have a problem with this brother and his homosexuality. That's not the problem. I'm telling
Me
you
either,
I'm
bro.
not the
the
judge.
social
problem.
the social consequence
Yeah, we don't have an issue.
the social consequence is bigger than me and it's bigger than this room. There's 7 people, 6, 7 people in here. And the rest of the world is outside. There's 8 billion human beings outside. And you know how we know that they know how to hurt us and keep us around? Because there's such thing as social engineering.
And they
They understand how groups of people behave, and they know how to advertise to you. They know how to indoctrinate you. They know how to pathologize you.
Of course.
And they're not doing this atomized version of how do I do you. They don't do none of that. They go, these people in the Southeast, what are they doing? And we're going to do something about what's happening right there. They understand how to properly group and assess. Why don't we know how to do that?
And it's not that we don't know how to do that, because we do that, but we also
Do.
have
Sorry.
the ability to be able to individualize the people that we come in contact with in life. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're doing. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. I like that. Keep going.
Yeah, we can't generalize everything. Yes, because it's always my time. So, we can't generalize everything with everyone, because people live individual lives. This is the reason why some people aren't able to come out or just live as bisexual men, because they're automatically demonized as they're just gay. And the gay word for some people I can accept the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I know that society is going to already call me the F word and all those things.
Goddamn,
It's just what everybody is going to do when they get mad. Even in the gay community, we going to call each other that word. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it's going to be.
You just said you ain't gay. How the fuck you in the gay community now?
Because he is.
It's a part of the LGBTQ.
Is like, okay, for
It's different
instance,
spectrums of the
Thank you.
it's first off, it's different spectrums of just being freaky or just
Yeah.
being
Holy
of
fuck.
sex. You know what I'm saying? Because some men don't identify with any of those letters, yet they sleep with all of those people.
hello.
Hold up, and let me.
I have a whole theory behind that. Can I tell it? I got a whole theory, and I think I was telling one of y'all on the phone. This is my whole theory. This is like controversial as shit. The men who don't identify with
No
their
sexuality.
they're that is because for them, a lot of men are sexually undisciplined, and for them, this is a chemical thing, like an addiction. So when the addicts don't give a fuck where they get their next hit from, at all. They just want the high, and the chemical reactions that happen in the body when you're engaged in the act of sex get released during the action. If you're truly addicted, you don't care where you're
In a booty hole?
who you're engaging in that act with. You're just looking for the chemical response. And I think a lot of men who don't identify, this is me. This is my conspiracy theory. I have no proof. I have zero proof. Is that they don't identify with it because they're not in it for the identity part. They're in it for the addiction.
nut.
Of nutting.
Yeah, there.
So I will
my
agree
God.
that in dealing with
my thing is right. I always question niggas that always want to go through my booty hole because what the fuck is you doing? Why? Why you doing that?
And I mean, what and what he said, you know what I'm saying, that is true to it. When a man D get hard, oftentimes anything is liable to happen. He may have never had gotten his D sucked by a guy before or fucked the dude in the booty hole. But in that
Jesus
moment,
H. Christ,
I was trying to
Have
censor
you
myself
ever
as it
had
was
sex
coming
with-
out.
have you
No,
had anal
your
sex with a
censor,
woman?
No,
your
you're not.
censor, your
What
censor,
the fuck?
your
Have you
pop
ever
filter
had
is
sex
broken,
with
bro.
a
Your pop filter is trash.
Don't
G.
paint that picture, God. Boy.
Oh my god.
I think
We all done had sex, so it's not like we're talking about parts
We
that
ain't
aren't
done
used
none
to
of that.
us.
You talking
Like
about
you-
fucking? I like to make love, man.
Oh,
Okay, I don't- you done
no,
made-
that's so light
You a
skinned
damn
girl.
lie.
make
First of
love
all,
while you horny?
So light
he a lie. This dude just said, Wasn't that you?
He
I
is
did
full of
some
shit,
slow
like he
stroking
said.
this morning, nigga. I did some of that slow hip action.
Okay, but
Okay. Anyway, move it. I want to move on. Because there's another interesting conversation we can have away from sex.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
So this brother, everybody in this, most people in this room, even as she's starting to expand into her own private practice, we all understand and we all work in a different sphere that just wasn't true 5-10 years ago. And this brother comes in and he's, epitomizing that. And that's branding, understanding your branding, understanding your ability to be an entrepreneur. And my question is that the new frontier of blackness, or is that all we can be, is just a brand? Is that the height of what we are, or do we lose our humanity in chasing branding?
I feel like
That's a good question.
so here's the thing, right? I feel like we forget that we are human
Yes.
at the end of the day. I feel like we forget that there's different types of blackness.
yes.
We overgeneralize blackness. We overgeneralize we gotta be hood, we gotta be street, we gotta be gangster. We have the Carltons. We have the Fresh Prince.
Yes.
We have the Tatiana Ali.
Yes.
We have different genres. We have the Stacey Dashes.
Yeah.
We got the India
And always
Ari.
had them.
We have the Erykah Badu's. We have so many different genres of black. We have
Yeah.
so many different shades.
Yes.
And I think that's the beauty of being black. We could be whoever the fuck we want.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that we have to be one. We have to accept each other because I might be
Shit.
street as fuck and be like, the fuck you doing? It's not unusual to be
Loved
I'm
by
like, the
anyone.
fuck? Why do you know that song? You know, I'm looking at you at disgust, but really, I should look at you at. When I see people that are different from me, I see black people that are emo. I'm like, yo, you're dope as fuck. I love what you got on, sis. Keep doing that. I hype them up because at the end of the day, I know that you already facing so much criticism in the world. I'm going to always hype you up. And I feel like, why can't we just love each other? If this was a white podcast, we'd be like, oh, yeah, bro.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
But
'cause-
you can love
for the-
somebody, but
Wait,
don't
wait.
have to hype them up.
They
You know
would-
what I'm saying? You can still
But
love
then
and don't
is that
agree.
fake-
You know, you can still love them and don't agree what it is they do. People
course, I agree
I'm
with
not
that,
for
yes.
everybody. People could love me, but be like, I don't. She too strict with XYZ. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to. You don't have to pat me on my back because I have to have my own confidence with what I do. I got to answer to what I do. So some things is just like I won't say. You know, I'm gonna sit back, smile, hey, whatever it is. It is what it is. Some things I'm gonna speak on. You know, and I guess it go back to me being a mommy. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But some things I'm not gonna. It depends on my mood. You know what I'm saying? It depends on, and it's not a sometimey thing. It's like I accept everybody
that.
for who they are.
I have to accept.
I accept you for who you are, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna agree with everything. Hell, I ain't
Professional-
gonna agree with everything my mama do. I ain't gonna agree with
Professionally,
every-
I
Yeah.
have to accept everyone. I have to.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to listen to everyone. I have to. I have to meet everybody where they are, and that's where mentally I've adapted to that
Because you
I've
can't
said-
control what comes
right.
to you.
So I have
Absolutely,
to
I
say-
totally understand.
So when
that.
I meet somebody, I get along with pretty much everybody that I come across because professionally, I gotta meet you where you at.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I love you
can't
too,
just.
Ro.
well, so here's the thing. Here's my question though.
cut that off.
Here's my question to you though, and then I want to give the K. Accepting and agreeing are not the same thing, and I think
Right.
we have a false equivalence to that. Like, yo, if I accept you, then I agree with what you're doing. And she was saying that, like, I accept everybody in this room. Do I agree with everybody's behavior?
No.
No, I don't have to, and it doesn't have to be. I don't have to agree with you to be able to want to love you, to be able to stand up with you, for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily agree with blank, whatever the fuck that is.
Hey,
But I want to give the K first.
All right,
but
go
so to the original question about
Yeah.
branding, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that we're losing ourselves in this chase for branding and entrepreneurial? Go ahead, brother.
I don't think we're losing it. I think black people are just now catching up to the white counterparts because we're not branding ourselves. We're not supporting one another. We're
Bring the
not.
mic closer. Bring the mic closer.
We're not branding each other. We're not supporting one another. So I feel like it's in due time for black people to start branding themselves, to start showing that we can have our own community.
Economic community.
Yeah,
Economic, yes.
Just like other cultures, they all support each other. Just like the moment they feed into each other, they have a whole business.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example, Indians own a gas station. They have 6 of those in one place.
Can I say this one thing? I don't know why this just popped up. No, they weren't. None of them other cultures were enslaved. They
Yeah,
all
get
got
you some
to
of that.
go back to.
Yeah.
All of this got to go back to.
Ugh.
the
American
spirit-
enslavement.
Yeah, and the bondage.
There's-
I think it's a spiritual thing. Like
Not
I
just
really
black people
do.
were enslaved.
Huh?
Not
What-
just
what does
blacks
that
were
mean?
enslaved.
But majority of the trauma
a lot of
came.
the world was enslaved at some point, like in different races and ethnicities.
If we look at the Jews, they were fucking genocide.
They got a country.
They were millions and millions and millions and millions of them were
And
killed.
they got
some of them are
reparations.
still here. They did,
but they were killing
some
off
of
the
them-
fake Jews.
Hold up,
See, the people that
But
are
I'm gonna
Jewish
say
are
this
not
here
Jews.
though. When it comes to the complexion and color, most of the Jews white, right? But when they depict everything,
Most of the dudes
You
Jews
can-
are what?
You can kind of
The white
tell.
skin
You
complexion.
can
Well,
kind
no,
of tell
most
a
Jews
Jew.
are actually
You can tell a Jew
not
most
white.
of the time.
It's just that we have been sold that they are white.
we're talking about
Jewish.
the tone.
Oh,
They
hey.
not brown like us.
Check this out, right? To John's point, like how you say about brand, and it's gonna go to
Jews
what
are
she's
black.
saying. I think that's
And they're
all
dark
black
skin.
people is a brand. I think that motherfuckers really think Jay-Z owns Douce. I think they really think
Who think-
Kanye
Fact,
owns
right?
Adidas,
Chinese wearing
but they
slave
don't
suits.
know
Yeah.
that it's a whole factory that makes this stuff. Rockaware is just a brand that you put on the clothes, and then we think we popping because the statistics say that most black businesses don't have no employees. It's just you. And if you like own the barbershop, the dude that come, he got to get it on his own. He don't get no health care from you. He don't get a W-2 from you. He don't get no benefits, no life. It's the businesses that the black people own is just hand-to-hand stuff. There's nothing that other people can come up with. So yeah, all we is brand, and it come from how she say enslavement, like because you was locked out of wealth.
And I think
Yeah, so it's build a network. I get what he's saying.
You
Yeah,
can't.
great.
You what? No,
Yeah.
it's not build. It's more than building a network. You got to do politics. You got to demand things. You got to demand wealth. You got to demand not just being able to like sell something somewhere. You got to say no. We supposed to run that.
And that's what
the
I'm
whole
saying.
thing.
We have to support Black people. We have to start branding each other, supporting each other. We're not doing that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
No,
understand what you're saying.
and to add what you said, I feel like it's because we're so far behind that we're just getting to that point. So now we're just stuck on just learning how to brand ourselves.
But I'm
in
telling you,
going
they're
to
not
what you
to that
saying,
point.
but in going to what you said of not even having most Black businesses don't have employees. I mean, we are growing to the point where we are able to employ others.
How?
Do y'all remember the black stock
What's
market?
Well,
it's malfunction.
Do y'all remember the black stock market?
I'm fixing
The Black Wall Street?
Yeah.
yeah,
And y'all know how it was burned down?
White boys, clan.
Right. So
they had one in Atlanta too, as well as on Auburn Avenue.
imagine
Yeah.
if we do that shit again. We are in the place where Black people, we are lucrative as fuck,
We supply the world.
right?
What you mean?
As far as economically, I mean, it's us that we feed into the other. We don't focus on our own community, but we spend with all the other communities, and they survive off of what we give them.
What can you spend it on?
What do you mean? What can we spend it on?
If
If we knew how to generalize our or rotate our dollar only within the communities of the people that we knew were Black versus outsourcing to
how
one
you gonna
Chinese
get the
food.
groceries?
So you know how Chinatown is in New York?
Well, I can agree with you on that. You're gonna have to go to Kroger or some other
That
ethnicity
come from
for
a
some
farm.
point.
But those are
But-
the things that you're talking about is just things to wear and look fly. The essential things that you need, the power company is by Georgia Power. The CEO's a white man. The board of directors are white men. He don't give a fuck if you sell a shirt.
At all.
He don't give a fuck that you and your partner, you made $1,500 from his business and you gave it to your partner because he's rapping and shit. That's not economics to the white boy.
So
To the-
what?
to the
So
people that
and
make
I
the
get what he's saying.
laws.
There's capital C capitalism and then
But
there's
it's
small
good to
C
do what y'all
capitalism.
talking about, though.
And there's nothing wrong with owning a business and working for yourself. But the problem is it's not coalescing into political, not turning into what we are trying to build as a community, if that makes sense.
We are messed up because we don't learn from the past.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
don't really think that because I mean I've been working for my own. Like he did stroke a chord. He said something when he said we often don't have employees. You know what I'm saying? Because you're surviving on your own business. I've been in Mr. Keep Me Happy for 7 years. So surviving on Mr. Keep Me Happy, selling, building community, like I bake my own cakes. Yeah, would I like to have other employees that could do other things? But no, I don't really have it to be able to pay other people because I'm still having to pay my own self on top of taking care of the bills and everything that come out of the business that I run for myself. So I
Baking
could
these
really
cakes is
understand that.
expensive.
You think you're gonna be a
And
millionaire?
I wouldn't become a billionaire just by
I
selling.
said millionaire.
Yeah, I would become. I'm going to be a millionaire, but I'm not going to say I'm going to become a millionaire off of just selling the cake alone. That
Why you
comes
want to
from.
be a millionaire?
Well, it's
Well, I'm
not
sorry
even.
I cut you off though.
It's not it. Well, to answer that question, it's not even about millionaire. It's about being comfortable and being able to take care of myself and take care of those around me. That's really all. It's not even about being a millionaire.
I think that as Black people, we can do so much and we limit ourselves. Honestly, if you want my true opinion, I feel like we could have our own schools. We can have our own banks.
We had it.
We can. Yes,
Yeah.
if we have it then in times where shit was really, really, really fucking hard, we can have it now when we have a little, just a smidge more freedom. But we also have to think of our mindsets as Black people.
And how the system has set us up to be divided.
So we now I've said this before. I said that other you build a hotel. Now we gonna put all our money into your hotel,
Yeah.
and then you gonna bring
Roy
that
said
money
the sound
back.
was cut down.
But
Right?
this is
Yeah,
why
I
this is another.
Black people don't do that.
No,
we try
no,
to
they
over
can't.
each other.
This is why they
Crab in
can't.
the bucket.
Oh, those-
No, it's not crab in the bucket.
No,
He been
okay.
saying all night. He been saying all night about generalization. You said generalization. The law say Black. when the white boy run it. He didn't give a fuck what kind, if you was emo or not. Black mean you don't get this. And that's why you can't do what you saying. You can't do that when everybody divorced. How you gonna have a community and build and compete somewhere and you can't even keep your
So
family
first
together?
off, we can't say I know a lot of black couples that are married
Yeah.
and have families. So but I know a lot of black couples that aren't. I know a lot of white couples that have divorced, went to St. Vincent's. Most of those
No, I said
most
I'm
of the-
talking economics.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
understand. Let me cook. Most of the white girls that I know that were at St. Vincent's, they were married. Guess what? They don't have their man now. Why? Because he cheated with the secretary, whatever.
Yeah.
They're divorced. They raising their kids on their own, right?
Yeah.
But my whole thing is black people, we can come together. We can do this. But it's that and again, bring it back to slavery where we had the overseer where, I'm not light enough. I'm not good enough. I got to be over you. I really feel like that is a thing. Slavery really fucked us up.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, I feel like we should be in a place now where it's 2026. We should be in a place now where if I want to work with everybody in this room, you're my brother, you're my sister. Let's fucking team together. Let's build this shit up. And let's
Okay, so I got some people in the comment because we got a lot of
A
comments.
lot.
We got a lot of comments. We got a lot. Riche says all those other cultures also operate out of one system, one spirituality as well. They have the same values, code they abide by. That's how they can come together as a collective and be powerful together. Once we come together, nothing can stop us, and they know that divide and conquer is how they keep us controlled and enslaved. And we play into it every time. Support our own community, build our own labs, grocery stores, hospitals, everything, so they can no longer control. The sound was cut down. I fixed it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, right? So there's a point in what Briche is saying is that there is an understanding that they all fall under. The understanding is here. It's the doctrine. It's the belief system. The problem with our black community is everybody is their own belief system. And when you're your own belief system, that means you're the hierarchy. Everybody's walking around here as like individual gods whose understanding is the height of understanding. And then so now we're trying to find followers. Somebody that's going to fall under our doctrine as incomplete and as self-centered as it is. When you look at these other cultures, because whilst chattel slavery was horrible, other cultures went through horrible things and found a way to reconsolidate. We haven't. The Chinese, when they were all but enslaved by the English, the Indians, when they were all but enslaved by the English, when they regrouped and came back together, those are the people that are here practicing solidarity. So the idea that slavery did something that is impossible to regroup from is just it's a falsehood. It's something that we use and say to ourselves in order for us to not have to realize where we are now is because of our behavior now. My ancestor didn't make me cheat on my girlfriend. My ancestor getting buck broke didn't make me walk out on my kids. I did that.
Yes.
That was my fault, my decision-making skills on display. And I'm a single parent. I'm not talking about me. But I made those decisions, and it's so comfortable to go, well, election is slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Generational trauma is a thing.
And generational curses.
Transgenerational trauma is a thing. And we would be asking.
Tuned out is a whole piece of shit.
What you say?
Job got on a Timberland chain made out of the boot soles.
Get out of the chat, tuned out, Art.
So y'all. So are we saying that transgenerational trauma isn't a thing?
No, we ain't saying that. We saying that it was once. It is that with us.
I'm sorry.
But you gone, bro? It was a time, bro. A motherfucker.
Can't let the man leave. Got aside
They used to sell a Negro's baby.
Yes.
And a motherfucker
Cut
used
the
to
stomach open and just woof.
A motherfucker used to walk from Cleveland, Mississippi to Cleveland, Ohio to find his wife.
Yes.
He didn't let nothing stop in the way. His family was the only thing on his mind.
Yes.
He'll go through hell and high water.
Yes.
And that's, if you ain't got that, other cultures, they looking at you like you crazy. Not even that. Then they see the people that you admire. They look at you and say, man, you like basketball and football? Man, y'all niggas gonna lose forever. You can't do the simplest thing. Keep your wife. and you talking about you gonna kick my ass and my kids finna learn science, math, and engineering, and they can only do that because they got a structure. But you gonna tell me your shit is in disarray. You got a stepson over there. You talking generational wealth. If you get the money, where the money going to? Nigga, we operate in family, and you gonna compete with that? And we wrote the rules? Nigga, get out of here. And then...
Well, wait a minute. Say that
So-
again, because if we sticking together as a one, it doesn't matter. If we
But it does, right? Because a family is the smallest cell of you know what I'm saying of a community. If you can't keep a family together,
It's the meso.
then how do you keep a community together? We keep trying to rewrite what it means to be a family, and it's not the evidence doesn't prove that that's working for us.
So if we can't control the meso, how can we control the macro? That is what Jive is saying.
Well, first
If
off,
we can't,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
go. No, go.
If we can't
Oh.
control our family, if we can't get that under control, how can we control a whole community? How can we control a whole system, a system bigger than the family? And
Right.
I get that.
I feel like this. everybody has free will. You can't seriously, and that's what was given to us. We can't take that back. But because the family was separated, and this is just my perspective. This is my philosophy.
There we go.
Just because the family had to separate, you might have that hard-headed knucklehead that has to separate and look at it. What he said, you can't look at the picture while you're inside the frame, right?
Yeah, you can't
But
see the
just
picture when you're in the
because,
frame.
right? Just because you had to separate. But then you still want to come back. Some things you just can't mend. You can't put that back.
That's
but
not
we
the,
can
but that's
still
not the
work
conversation.
together.
But we can't because because the history shows that we're not.
And it's not
Like
just
so
you
we're
separating.
not where
But
we are
y'all,
economically
I
and
feel
financially.
Like to go back, and that's true. That's true. But to go back to kind of be like, nah, we where we at because
our decision
of our
making
decisions now.
But we're
it
not.
still matters
but we're
of what happened
economically only because of
beforehand.
us.
Yeah.
Wait. Go ahead.
It still matters what happened beforehand because it formed an opinion that made us a little bit reluctant on working together with certain things. Yes, it did.
But here's the thing,
So
and
y'all telling me that?
I don't disagree, but I don't. They didn't. Racism is not set it and forget it, right? They didn't do something in 1619 and then just walk off of us, and we are just stuck in 1619.
No disrespect, but
the COINTELPRO project, the different things that they've done since then, the Jim Crow era, the Reconstruction era, those are eras in which legislation did things to keep the dismantling happening, right? So it didn't just go slavery, you're free, and then now we're stuck in a mind state. That didn't happen. What ended up happening was along the way when we kept building, when you want to talk about the Black Wall Streets that existed, those kind of concepts, whenever they saw that solidarity happening, they did something. Every single time. It happened as far as early, I mean, it's close up as 1986 in the movement when the only bombs to be dropped on American soil by Americans happened in Philadelphia, 2 black people. That happens.
But how are you taking back what I'm saying then?
Because I'm saying it slavery has something to do with it, but putting it all there is relieving them of the responsibility of everything they've done along the way.
I'm saying but I said it before. It's the systems that they put in place.
Yes,
to
systematically.
keep the systems to keep us divided,
that doesn't
to mess
make
up
you-
the trust, and to come on, once you traumatize, you traumatize.
You're right about that, but this is the thing. It's not just you. It's everybody. And the people, and before the 60s and 70s, black folks was married. I'm not saying you're going to become a millionaire and change it, but that's the least you can do is stay with the person right there.
Okay, we got some more people in the chat.
least. The people that they dropped the bomb on was married.
But some of them people were married and not happy.
Man, fuck happiness, man. What is up with all this happy talk, man?
Why we not supposed to be happy? Why was it giving us an emotion of that though?
Because the U.S. Bureau of Labor say that black folks own 4% of the wealth in this country, and 70% of kids is born out of wedlock from black people, and it's proof. And the stats say you're gonna get divorced when you get a chick.
But hold on. But we're only 13% of the so-called America.
But-
So that would mean that the white races and the other races races have those numbers by thousands. So there are
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
But the people who
nobody
run-
is in the right.
Why do you think they?
But the people that run the things that run your life, they're not a part of that.
Why
the
do you-
people that make the laws that can tell you you're gonna be broke, you're gonna live here, they're married.
So do you know that Trump?
Hold
do you
on.
remember how Trump?
We're still enslaved.
Do you know how Trump passed a law?
We're still enslaved,
of,
most definitely.
of
Seriously,
us not
like-
being able to have abortions.
Yeah.
Okay, so guess the race that had the most abortions.
Fuck
White
somebody
people.
that love you.
No,
White
you're
people-
wrong.
It was black people.
Who?
It's black people by a
Actually,
country mile.
Black people has
Damn.
the most abortions. So
Like per
Now-
capita and like
now
in
let's-
like large numbers.
now
It's
let's
crazy.
really think about it. If we want to dive deep, let's dive, right? So if they are saying that, oh, okay, so guess who has the most? Depends on welfare.
White
the
people are not
most?
even reproducing.
Relax. Hold on. Guess who? Guess who depends on welfare the
Welfare.
most?
Turkish people.
White people.
White
It's
folks.
white people.
Right? But they need to make it seem like black people are the ones.
Yes.
We get the most abortions
Reverse the
because
number.
we're just like, what the fuck? I don't want this shit. I can't afford it. But when you take that away from us, when you take the choice, the woman's body, when you take that choice away from having an abortion, it's kind of like, okay, well, they're already on Section 8. They're already depending on us. Let them depend on us more. So we have to really look at the bigger picture.
I think what ends up happening is this, and I think
But
what ends up
Margaret
happening is-
Singer introduced all of this.
Yes.
I mean, so Planned Parenthood, this goes back so far.
Well, I want to do your point. Let me get your point because you're right because this is what happened. They're not reproducing. They aren't.
They're not. It's at 0%.
They are not reproducing
at 0%.
They're not reproducing at a rate that outpaces them dying, and they know that. So there's a such thing as collateral damage. They're willing to accept.
Yes.
Black people are going to not have access to this if it means we're going to bolster our numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what they're in threat of in, maybe
It's
10
becoming
years
distinct.
is becoming the largest minority in the country.
Joe Biden said it himself. By 2040, you guys will be the minority. Be the majority, and you'll have to work more with the Latinos who make up a larger part of the population than you guys. And white people will become the minority, was his exact words.
He also said,
Oh.
He understood the basics that white was on the way out and that black and brown was
Right.
on the way
But
up.
you
But
have
that's
to-
just
you
like
have to control
Christianity.
laws and
Muslims in
armies.
2050, Muslims are going to be override Christianity.
yeah.
So that's statistics.
I mean, that's as a worldwide religion, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So Christianity is on its way
Out the door.
It's about to get the boot.
Mhm.
Right. So I get that. I see what you're saying. But when it comes to the comments, they're saying that there's a difference between transgenerational trauma and epigenetic trauma.
Man, what the fuck?
But I agree. But you know,
And generational curses.
I used to work in the juvenile, right? And then for the most of the black children that came in that had anger problems, I would ask them question, did you get beat when you were younger? They would be like, yeah, my mom whipped my ass. And when they were happy, when they were mad, when they were upset, if you made your mom mad, you got a what?
A beating.
Okay. When
Man,
you
that's a funky ass bitch as a mama right there.
But it happens. Let's not act like it doesn't happen. It does
Okay.
happen. If I have a bad grade at school, get my ass beat.
What's up?
If
Who that?
He look like he cleaning.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
if I had a bad day at school, if I had a bad grade at school, I get my ass beat. If I have a fight at school, ass beat, whatever the case is. If I get in trouble at school, if I tell the teacher off, whatever. Anytime you are upset, I get my ass beat. Let's think about slavery.
That's how it go when you-
Whenever you made Massa mad, what happened? You got your ass beat.
But
So
wait,
I
that's a
really
false
think-
correlation because
Okay.
Discipline.
disciplining children
Yeah.
happened way before American chattel slavery.
Yes.
It's a biblical thing, right? So spare the rod, spoil the child, that type of thing.
Yes.
Like
But
that is
biblical Bible was not introduced to us until we got here.
no, it's not true
No, it's
either.
not.
It's not true either.
Before that.
That is
Because, you got the clay tablets, you got the Torah. These things were like way before
you have
slavery.
you have like the like no.
But they had their
It's
own
not.
mindset,
This-
did they not?
That
No,
was-
but they had a different understanding of what correction means.
But it wasn't biblical.
Well, I mean, but they had their own doctrines for
Okay.
sure. So
But it
you're
was
talking
different from
about
the Bible.
it. No, not necessarily, because
Okay.
what you all
Have you read the Bible?
I went to private school all my life. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I read
didn't
the
have no
Bible when I
choice.
was 12 too. That doesn't mean I remember everything now, right? Like, so there's
Well, Bible
so because
and
because
what the religion was in Africa are
because
different.
because what you I mean, but see, you're negating your own point, right? It's because there's different understandings based upon the social understandings, right?
And upon an
Like
experience in life.
Islam in the Middle East and Islam in India, two different types of Islam,
Yeah.
right? So American Christianity and Christianity that when it's practiced much more orthodox, like you would find in African places,
Yeah.
they don't even mirror each other in any way that is replicable. So Ethiopia, thank you, Keenan. So we have to understand the idea of correcting your child and those ideas that it didn't start with slavery. It became industrialized with slavery, and that's not the same thing. An industrial way to correct a product became the whip. Correcting your child is as long as we've had children. Like that's what you do to children. You correct them. How you do so, we could do all that. But the idea that you're going to create a false correlation between slavery and correcting children is just as harmful as removing as being abusive, because now you're teaching somebody that they are just reenacting a slave trauma when it can be you're being overhanded.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
So when you're upset, right?
Go ahead.
So when you're upset and you're mad and you hit your child because they did something that, let's say you're irritated and you hit them like, oh, I'm in a bad mood. Here.
Yeah.
Right?
You shouldn't do
I'm
that.
teaching you that when you are mad, you can hit someone. Because when I ask them, like, where'd you learn this? Well, every time my mama mad, they hit me. Why I can't hit nobody?
So I have a counter action. Like, okay, so when I got whooped as a child, my mother would say things like, "Do that again, I'm fucking you up."
Yeah.
And then I had a choice to make.
Right.
I'm a little boy. I'm hard headed. So guess what I did? It again. And then now it's my mom. So my mom now is a woman of her word. I told you I was gonna fuck you up if you did it again. Guess what you did? It again. I'm fucking you up.
And that little boy that you was like saying had a problem. See, I would tell him, little boy, I hate this gotta happen to you, but it's probably, unfortunately, you coming up in the ghetto and you got a mama with no man and she mad than a motherfucker. And she gonna stay mad.
A mama with no man.
She gonna always be mad at you because she know it's over with for her and she don't know how to get through this shit. So the least she gonna be mad and take all her anger out on you at all times.
I need you to...
And the only person can save you, DFATs can't come help you, a new daddy can't. You might have to join the football team and get CTE or some shit. But
CTE?
It's done.
I want to do something real quick before we go too far, because I don't know how we got here. I asked a question about branding.
Yes.
And we got to Jesus and ass whooping.
Yes.
I don't know how we did that. That is a talent. That is a skill set that happened right now. Because I was like, branding. And
Blah, 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 blah.
and K Slim gave me a really dope conversation. And y'all was like, so what about these ass whoopings? What is
It started with the lingerie.
That's the greatness of being blah 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 blah.
You fucking with it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, K Slim learned
Started
something.
everything.
K Slim learned. See, that's what I'm a beacon of light, Jai. I come
Are
to
you?
teach.
No, you just light skinned. Nigga. You just light skinned.
I done changed K Slim light. This nigga finna give himself
This
to
nigga
God.
swear he's a beacon of
I
light.
swear.
The beacon of light. That's the beacon
You
of light.
just light.
Y'all talking about
Yes.
shrimp?
You just light.
I'm telling y'all.
That's the beacon of light.
They ain't
No.
seen nothing like this,
He's
bruh.
just light,
Ain't seen
y'all.
nothing like him ever.
He's
That's
just
what he
fucking
said.
light. That's it.
They ain't never seen a motherfucker this sharp. A motherfucker that can come and say, yeah, I done read the
What y'all-
Bible.
what
I
they
see
say?
this.
Shrimp is
Come
the
through
what?
with
The
it.
roaches of the sea.
The
What they
or-
say? He everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
you
feel like he
goddamn
cover
right.
all grounds. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't lying
He's
about nothing.
shrimping.
Yeah,
He's shrimping. You
Yeah,
feel me?
She right. I'm the therapist around here now. Goddamn it, it's a new sheriff in town.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah. Come to me with your questions. I
Please
can get it
don't.
right.
Y'all,
If you got a
love
problem with your
yourself.
woman, you might have to smack her. Shit.
If you love yourself,
You got
do
a
not
problem
go
with
to
your woman,
shrimp.
you might have to. Don't take no advice from that man.
Please, if you love yourself, do not go to shrimp for advice. It's gonna lead you
Women,
down
to
the
the
wrong
lady that is
path.
married to shrimp.
I'm sorry.
That woman loving every because she go. This what she do. She take a peek outside and listen to what them chicks talking about. Saying, "Dang, that sound horrible."
That is so sad.
You gotta fuck a stranger every 2 years. Shit.
Beat my
That shit gotta be a horrible existence. This a nigga coming through sweating and humping on you.
Babe sparked that conversation this morning. Oh,
He said
God.
this nigga bisexual.
Shrimp.
He might have just fucked
Hey,
a dude.
Shrimp, I got a question. Do you pay all the bills in your house?
I did it first time I got evicted.
Shout out to
Okay.
Shut
so
up,
no.
Shrimp. I'm done.
I went
I'm
broke.
done.
I went broke. I say, baby, son got it. That's how y'all saying talk to you woman. We had to sit down and write everything down. Look, this shit ain't gonna work like this.
So you don't pay all the bills.
I did, but
you don't.
No.
So why is that? So what does that mean?
Why?
Wait. What does
Yeah,
what does that
like,
mean?
the
If you
fuck?
pay all the
I
bills,
was
then
just asking. He's talking big boy talk. I was just asking.
Talking
If
about
you pay
what
all
that
the
is,
bills.
but that don't mean you a big boy. She's a human motherfucking being. She gotta participate in life.
But you the man. You the beacon of light, nigga.
That don't mean you pay the
Okay.
bills.
So are we
That's
picking
it.
and choosing what we follow by the Bible?
That's not what the Bible says.
the Bible
brother.
does not say a woman doesn't have to work.
The Bible
It
says
never
you take
said
care
that.
of the woman's
I'm not
ferment
saying
and
that.
shelter, but that don't mean that she's not also doing something. She don't just like them niggas the other day. My girl can't take out the trash.
The
What?
Bible does say you supposed to love your woman as you love yourself, and you're going to take care
But
of
she
yourself,
post you
right?
a reflection of
Hey, but I also take out the trash for myself. So like,
and then we in nigga. This ain't this the 21st century.
Oh,
They gotta have a go to
you
work.
can't pick and
Oh, now it's the 21st century. Now it's the 21st century.
But I don't think you get what I'm saying.
We can't
Nah, I
pick and
do.
choose.
In that time, the basis of life in the Bible still kind of can correlate, like being with a woman, being nice to people, be like even Japan used to be agriculture. They got a whole goddamn industrial thing, but they still for some reason can stay married and abide by these things. And they got washing machines and shit. The bitches ain't no Japanese podcast where a bitch 40 talking about some this what you supposed to do. Nah, she got.
To be fair, I'm not fucking 40.
How old are you?
Not 40.
Shit.
let me just say this.
You got a
40, I'll
boyfriend?
tell you
I don't
that.
think any.
Currently, no.
Never mind. I'm hush.
No.
So then here's the thing. I think what happens is this idea of individualism has made us socially incompatible with the people who we are biologically attracted to. Because we have these ideas that everybody has to show up as a finished product for our work in progress. I get to be human. Like she was saying, you don't get to switch to pick and choose. But I think I do. You have to be exactly what's on the tin, what's on the thing. I get to be the person. So one person gets to be the human being who gets to have intrinsic value, who gets to be understood, and the other person has to perform to that. You know what I'm saying? And that robs somebody, and that's going to form resentment.
Yeah, now
So,
do that the bar drunk.
So,
But
so
men
if-
don't like to be that open. You know, we can't tell y'all can't tell us anything.
Actually,
Y'all said that y'all made those rules.
wait.
Let me be. Let me be. Just let me be.
that's
Y'all don't give us the opportunity to let y'all be that.
Stop bothering
I
me.
feel like-
okay?
See what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want that shit.
So
there are some men out here that are emotionally mature enough to want to talk to their woman. However, sometimes they have women that are not emotionally mature to
Be talked to.
receive that from their man.
Mhm.
And so at this point, you have to find somebody on your. I really do believe in equally yoked. I honestly.
What does that mean?
Absolutely.
See, this is the thing. All these words and phrases and things to do, and I'm like, man. This
Well, when
shit
you read
ain't
the Bible,
working.
it say equally yoked, because that's not a new term. That's
I
it's
don't know if
written.
that's, but it says,
I don't know.
I don't know. If it says that.
I mean, at least he's honest. At least he's honest. He kept it real.
But also-
So here's the thing. Equally yoked is if I believe this, you believe that too. We're on the same page. We agree,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So that is equally yoked. So if I am with someone who is has the emotional intelligence that I
Yeah.
have, then that's okay.
Why was my grandmother 14 and didn't need none of that shit and was married to the man?
She might not
died?
even like sex already.
Babe,
She
I
got
feel
8 kids
honestly,
with the man.
But so here's the thing, though. So, but
only like
She
sex
had
because
8
he wanted
kids
to
and
have
10
it.
wait. But see, wait.
11 years.
Wait. Let me just say
That
something.
girl pussy was tight.
But let me just say something. Let me
She
just.
didn't have the chance to
But
think
this
for
is-
herself.
but
She
this
was
is what we
I
do.
see why.
But no, wait. This is what we do when we
Yo.
find an exemplar that doesn't align with what our conclusions are. We demonize
It's
it.
Calypso.
The first thing you do, the first thing you did is like, she knew something at first. And then now we are we're turning her into a victim of something.
Yeah.
She didn't. If she doesn't identify with that, why are you identifying with it for her?
Yeah,
why are you telling her she's a victim? She didn't see she was a victim.
She'll jump
So-
on your
You know what I'm
ass
saying?
about
So
that shit.
if she loved a man from, because what happens is, you believe what you believe regardless, and you're not going to be moved. And that's easy to say. Like, I don't know his mother or grandmother. I don't know that situation. 14 is a bit young for me to understand some shit like that.
And
But
to have 8 kids in the
but-
midst of
That's my
11
great-
years.
but at the same time, like my mother's a little older. My mother grew
No,
up with
not-
6
I'm not-
siblings.
I'm not being
Listen, my mother grew up with 6 siblings, and when she grew up in Cleveland, that was considered a small family. They had a different idea of what large and small was. We think 3 kids is a lot. To them, what the fuck is 3 kids?
But
Like,
14 is
but
young
so
as
then it is. I mean, but again, to
I mean, he was
us.
17. The nigga wasn't
17.
40.
That's kind of right there.
Goddamn.
So,
Yeah, like, nigga was
but then
60.
that's our
What
understanding.
year was your grandma born in? Mine
Man,
was
my
in
grandma-
1941. What
Probably
was
my
yours?
grandma was born in the goddamn 30s, probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
so times was different back then. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Like, they used to marry people off at 12.
But
Yeah.
she still had a much more mature brain
Because
than that average woman
but
now at 14.
But you have to also think that the Bible was literally drilled
Ingrained.
into
if
people's
that's what it
brains.
takes to make a motherfucker stay together, then that's what it's gonna have
Never
to take.
mind. Don't worry about it.
Why you say
No,
that?
because
Never mind.
what she's trying to do, and this is, and I get
So
it.
are we saying that women, after we finish with that one woman, she shouldn't deal with nobody else, but we should just go move on to other women and have children with everybody else? But we should just be fine. I mean, because it is fine if that's what she chose to do. It's all about
I'm not-
self-choice.
No, it's.
So I agree
I'm
with.
sorry,
I think it was-
I almost
It
passed
is
the
mixed
fuck
with
out.
some-
Wait, stop, please, because this is starting to get out of hand. One person talking, please let them complete the thought.
I almost passed.
Can we do that?
But
Please, sir.
if it
Continue.
wasn't self,
I'm
if
being
it if, aside
good.
from self-choice, are we saying that it's okay for women to just only have been with that one man? Does that make it feel better to say you know that girl is not a hoe or something?
Let me tell you this. If you arrange a marriage, right, and you keep saying, what about the woman? The dude's arranged too. He doesn't get an option either.
But
My
most
great-grand-
men take what they can get, and they just, like you said, most men chill. They chill. I'm
Yeah.
getting some pussy. I'm good.
Not in
You
1920.
understand? But women are emotional beings. You understand? So
Yeah.
that
Why
matters.
why aren't men emotional beings? Because science doesn't approve that. Science says that men and women have emotions at the same time, about the same kind of
They
thing.
do.
We've been socialized away from our emotions. That doesn't mean that they don't go somewhere. That's
I'm
why
not
you. That's
saying
why
that
you
they
get the
don't go
powder
anywhere,
kegs
but-
of emotions.
Most of the time, what they say, women are true to their emotions. Men are true to more to logic. Men are more logical. So you know what I'm saying? This makes sense. So I feel as if it's easier for a man to adjust versus it's harder for a woman
But that's
to adjust to
but
the
that's-
logicality because the
but-
emotions are so
But
intense.
what you're doing is you are identifying with the woman in that arrangement, and then otherizing the man and telling, in order to victimize, in order to victimize the woman, you have to vilify somebody. Somebody has to be the oppressor in the situation. Instead of saying there are two people, there is an understanding, there's a system that's bigger than both of these two participants, and they have to both go into this thing. We don't know if maybe she did like that man and he didn't like her like that. We don't have that space to do that in these situations. We go, nope, the woman is the one who's a victim and the man got over. And the man gets told, this is the woman you got to work for now. This is the woman you got to till the earth for now. This is the woman you got to plant your seed in now. And he's like, I don't even know this bitch.
Bitch,
But,
get
most
my
we
of the
don't have that
time- but hold
conversation.
on. I get, and I feel you. I feel you by all means. But majority of the times back in the days, them men had another mother. Bam.
That's not
No,
the
no,
truth.
that's not the truth because
It's
they were
not.
both virgins oftentimes
We got
when they
'em
met
now.
each other. When they were placed with each other, the man was a virgin oftentimes and the female was a virgin. They were placed together and only discovered each other after marriage. So oftentimes the arranged
That's a
marriage
nice-
worked on
hey,
both sides.
That's the first time he used the word that was good other than fuck. He said discovered.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yo, that is. Hey, yo, let me give it to him.
Yo,
Filthy.
But that's what I'm
Terrence said
saying.
Men can't handle pain. We got a lot of people in the comments now.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm over here having this
Can I-
conversation.
So even with both my great grandmothers who I'm talking about, but my grandmother who raised me, they just had a housewarming party. Even with the things, the little skirmishes her and her husband got, she ain't got nothing but honorable and respectable words about this man in front of everybody.
Period.
I've never heard none of these ladies say anything about these men in a diminishing way. Don't matter how they feel about them. And they stuck together and they reciprocate that. And they show us that's how you do. That's how come when I was about to get evicted, I didn't go to the therapist. I went to my grandma and granddaddy and sat down and we talked. And I said, this is happening. They said, well, this kind of stuff happens.
When I look at my grandma went through so much bullshit with my granddaddy. When I listen to the stories that she told me, she told me that she was waiting in the bushes for my granddaddy to get home and shot at him.
She should have done that.
Listen, because he was fucking, my granddaddy was fucking with the lady down the road.
Yeah.
Couple blocks down. She not shot down the lady house because he went in there and she saw it. Like, there's so much trauma that went through it because back then, divorce was so taboo.
Yeah.
No, you fuck me over, I'm gonna leave your ass.
Here's what I have to
End
say.
up how you gonna end up then.
May I say something?
Go ahead, proceed.
I think that, okay, the older the generation, the closer they were brought up by oppressed people. I feel as if we all were raised by some type of trauma.
Oppression,
trauma, whatever. You understand? And so the older the generation that raised us, the more they were raised on fear. They were made to do certain things. I think that as the world is evolving,
Speak that shit.
people wants to be more free. You understand? And when they're looking at certain things, they were fearful. Then they put the Bible in place and they put the religion in place to make you do certain stuff. But before all of that, if we go past before that, they didn't have all that. They was navigating from the stars and everything else like that. They didn't have this stuff put in place. And so I think that we're skipping certain pieces of history. And so now we arrived to this point. But it's because we're skipping over certain things and we're picking and choosing exactly what it is we want to look at.
and generalizing a lot.
Yeah, like let's be real about it.
Well, so to this point, communities are all of this is about people, right? So so when you see community uprisings, when you see things like that, who has been the most radical group of people who have pushed and advocated for and eventually got the most change in this country and indeed on the planet across the diaspora? It's African people.
Absolutely.
And how did that happen? Through the level of solidarity that could not be infiltrated, right? That's what happens. And how do you create solidarity? You have to, just like how you affect politics, you do it at the grassroots level and then you grow the thing. You don't do top down. So it was throughout history the fear of the people in power that when the people unite, that there's more of them than us. Just like when you watch the movie Ants or whatever, when they realize, what did he say? Look, he threw that rock, he threw that little thing at him, and he was like, oh, ha 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 ha, and then he opened up the whole thing. That's them.
Yeah.
We have to keep them separated because the minute they understand how many of them there is, that we have a problem. So we are running around here self-segregating ourselves out of being politically and economically powerful because we want to believe, to each his own. No other group of people who have ever affected change on this planet did it on some to each his own doctrine. It was solidarity above everything. I don't give a fuck how happy you are. I don't give a fuck how sad you are. We cannot survive like this anymore.
We lost our solidarity.
So then when you see little boys and girls getting killed by the police, it takes so much energy to get us to come together. But by the time we get together, the social currency that it took is already spent. But that didn't happen when you saw what happened to Medgar Evers. That didn't happen when you saw what happened to even as far back as close up as Michael Brown, right? You didn't see that. People took to the fucking streets, and that's the fear because once they get in one mind and one common cause, that's no stopping them. So now individual, and everybody's thinking about what's gonna happen to me, because I don't see if the police shoot you, that ain't me. But the before times when they shot him, they did shoot me. When they ripped that baby out of her, they ripped my child out of me. We saw that. We don't see that now. Well, that's her and her situation. That's a shame. But I got my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually agree with Jive because
goddamn.
let's be realistic, right? So if we really think about it, when shit bad happens, I got a real backlash when I said this on Facebook, right? I said, wow, here goes the cycle again. Cop kills innocent black kid. We're in a riot. We're upset.
Yeah.
We are so angry. We march. We relax, forget about it, calm down.
Yeah.
Then it goes back to cop kills black kid.
Yes.
We're angry. So it's a cycle.
Every 4 years. Election time, it's always going to happen.
It's gonna always be a cycle.
And every election time is gonna happen.
Every 4 years. Ooh, wow. Newsflash is more recent than it's way more
A cop
recent than
killed
that.
somebody? Like-
ICE just killed somebody. Now I don't know if they was
They're
black, but ICE just killed somebody this week.
For real? Fuck.
Yes.
yeah, they-
So
I think it was a Hispanic lady. I
so
think it was,
my whole thing
And that's
is
probably not even the first killing. It's just that's the only one they're highlighting right now.
But
Right.
my whole thing is, let's really think about it. How many of our brothers and our sisters do we know was brutalized by the police?
My partner, he got whooped on purpose.
In Savannah that nobody else would know about except for the niggas here in Savannah.
Yeah.
We really need to march together as a people, and that takes so fucking much to come together because social media. But that's my take.
because like you. I don't know. Y'all might not be old. Y'all might have heard the phrase. Y'all don't know where it comes from. But Sugar Free used to say, "If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready."
I thought he said jump up in the air and impress me if you stay there.
Ooh.
He said both those things.
Okay.
He did.
No,
He
you
did
wanna-
say both those
you
things.
wanna
Sugar
impress
Free
me,
was that nigga. Boy, he used to say some wild shit.
I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of Rashad Jamal?
Yeah.
So I stood next to Rashad Jamal and watched
Ooh.
how he brought everybody from all over Earth. You know what I'm saying?
What did he
To come.
do?
Well, he was
What you doing with that teddy bear?
Oh, his name Lil Blue.
You got a teddy bear?
Yeah, his name Lil Blue.
Oh.
Shout out Lil Blue.
What does he do?
He a dark.
So, I was born with him. So
He was black as fuck. I like that.
You keep it
yeah, I was born with him. He was given to me the day I was born.
Aw.
and you still got it?
And he's still
You
clean.
see him in his hand, nigga.
It's serious right now. He need that comfort.
So,
Let him
so yo,
finish
no, I
what
love
he
it.
was saying.
I love it. I love
Me
it. Go ahead.
too.
Go ahead. Go
Look
ahead.
at
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Rashad
brother.
Jamal. Rashad Jamal brought people from all over Earth. He talked about black empowerment, empowering black people, you know, just those type of things. You know, and I watched how the system took him down. You know, of course they're going to put some crazy type of charge on you, so therefore it makes it hard for us to defend him. You know, some people going to think I'm crazy by even bringing up his
Somebody
name.
dude from Atlanta?
Yeah, he was from Atlanta.
Was he musty when you met him?
Oh,
No, he wasn't musty at all.
Shrimp.
Nah.
Let the man finish. nigga.
Yeah,
God
shout out to
damn.
Rashad Jamal. So, you know, he's locked up now, but because they put these charges on him, and when he was in trial, the main thing that they talked about was what he says about white people. You know, they tried to demonize his message more so than the actual crime that they were trying to
What
convict him
charges
of.
is he on? He on freaky charges, right?
Of course, there's going to be something that's crazy. So
No, what was
no,
he
I don't
charged?
consider the charges freaky. I'm not going to use that word for
Well,
those.
what was he charged with, bro? Just go and tell us,
Oh,
because I
let
know what
us
he
have
did.
it.
Go
Let
on,
us
tell
have
us the
it.
truth. The nigga was fucking little chicks.
That's what they
no.
placed on him.
Oh.
Ah, nah, they ain't put that on. That's what happened.
I'm in no position to speak for the victim, so I won't say what he did
So
or did
about
not
the
do.
weather
woman was
today.
pregnant.
All right, so I wanna. So let's
Spain posted a
Back to the
post
topic.
earlier
I was
today.
just saying,
He did what?
when black people
Lord have
come,
mercy.
when you see them bring us together, they often demonize the person that brings us together. So me watching people, hold on, let me finish that. But from watching people come from all over Earth to come and just spend a day, what we call the Cosmic Family Reunion. During them few hours, people had to get back on their planes, go back to home. They had lives to finish tomorrow. But they believed in this guy enough to come from all over Earth to spend these few hours just listening to his message. So when we often do stuff like that, we know that the government and the people are going to come after you to demonize you, to break up what it is that
You
you're
got too
trying
much
to build.
power.
And see, he had too much power.
No, he
That boy
didn't.
brought people from
He
all
didn't
over
have no
Earth.
power.
but what I'm saying, when
What
they
was
see a
the-
lot of black people people congregate, and that's what they're gonna feel. Let me
real
take
quick,
down.
what
The
was
videos are
real-
out there, so you can
what
see
was
us
the
talking to the
reality?
police officers even as it's happening.
So what? He was not fucking kids for real.
He was.
I can't. Because
We
because-
don't know that.
because I don't know the
Yeah,
child.
we don't know
I'm not
that.
gonna say that he didn't do something, and maybe the child could tell me something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's not my place to say that.
Right.
All I could say is that from watching him and standing alongside him for his message, I believed in what it is that he was talking about, and seeing and witnessing for myself. People come from all over Earth, all different shades of only us, and white people that believed in us. To see them take down the person that brought us together as it was happening, because the police were there on site. You know what I'm saying? And we talked to them. Somebody said that we should come and assess the situation.
Well, Jim
But
Jones.
was
honestly,
nothing
when we
going
look
on.
at Afro Hangs, right? I
What
know
the
this.
fuck is
We're
that?
not talking about it right now. When we look at Afro Hangs, we were colored as fuck, sitting in a park, minding our fucking business, and they made that shit hard. Oh, you need security.
You need
oh,
all
you
kind of-
need this.
yeah.
Oh, you need that. And now we got to go all the way to fucking South Carolina.
That ain't
Just-
Rashad Mashal did. He
Yeah.
wanted to fuck.
Rashad Jamal.
Relax. All we need, we got to go to South Carolina now. You get what I'm
But
saying?
guess
We
what?
can
What they
never
mean
have
for your
shit.
bad will be your good. Because now look at how that man is expanding.
I love
And
me
that's
some
another black
Ash.
brand.
I love me
I
some
love
DJ
him too.
Ash.
DJ Ash.
Shouts out to DJ
Yes.
Ash. He's
Woo, woo.
dope. But
Ready to go.
I mean, but sometimes what they mean for your bad, I think that's the definition of what they mean for
It's
our
just
bad.
now I can't
It's gonna turn out for the good.
Nah, I
Can't
can't.
what? You
Because
so here's the
I
thing.
don't want him
I can't have my
here.
drinks. I can't have my drinks.
But
the
look
way
at
I
how
want
he gets to expand and spread love and light.
So,
in other cities.
but here's my
You
fear.
understand? So
Here's my fear is that our resilience and our abilities end up forgiving the situation that created that resilience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's able to do this, that, and the third
Right,
because of what?
precisely.
Because of the oppression, because of the resistance. And then we end up forgiving the resistance for creating our, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a disease, if there's a pandemic, and then we all survive the pandemic, and we find out it was a man-made disease, and then but we all survived, and now our character has been tested, and now we understand each other, and now we're so much stronger for the experience, then we end up accidentally forgiving the people who put this on us. Like, I shouldn't have to go through these hoops in order to have my success. That's not how Burning Man happened. That's not how all these other things happened. That red tape didn't happen for them. They were allowed to grow and be financially blah, 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 blah. And he had to find places where he could be safe first. This is why, when you look back into history, you see the Green Book. So black people even knew how to travel. We had to learn how to
Yes.
travel this.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? This terrain wasn't safe for us.
Yes.
So then now you forgive the places that would make you, I'll turn you to a nigga pie. In real life, it's funny when you see it on life, but in real life, that was real. And somebody needed a book to travel to not face that, because a shotgun to the face on TV is funny, but a shotgun to the face in front of your wife and kids is terrifying.
Yeah, this ain't no Bugs Bunny shotgun.
You know what I'm saying? So but again, the solidarity that it takes in order to dismantle that, we don't have. We were in 1950s, we had enough solidarity to dismantle a bus system. That's government. We had to, look, none of us ride this bus. I don't give a fuck if you got to walk everywhere you got to go. None of us get on this bus. To the point where they passed laws to make it illegal to not ride the bus, so they could try to arrest people and make them ride the bus.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how much power our solidarity has. So when we try to create these alternate family models that don't have two parents in it, that don't have the resources at the cellular level of what a community is, and that's a family, then I'm not trying to tell you how your family has to come together. Cat, two mothers, two fathers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck personally.
yes, it can.
But
It happens every day.
when you have one person doing everything, like I'm a single parent, she's a single parent, you're a single parent. We all know the hours that it calls for us to be away from our children in order to be financially viable. That robs us of our ability to be in front of our kids' face and to be actually able to, properly instruct them. We have to be honest about that. That's the power of a two-parent family model. Somebody's going to sacrifice a little bit of time away from home, and somebody's going to sacrifice a little bit of time out of financialized labor. But if if we're so concerned with I am woman, I can do all things, I am a man, I don't need a woman for anything, then are we about to strip? What's going on here?
Oh no.
She got to go home.
Let me tell you
She
something.
got dollars on
It's
dollars.
getting late.
I got to pick up my sibling
It's
from the
getting
airport. I'm so
late.
sorry.
Oh,
I gotta
you
go.
about to
Tell her you learned something.
I love y'all so much.
Did you learn?
I
Love you
le-
too, my
I
girl.
learned so much.
That's what's up. That's all we trying
I was
to
able
do.
to tell y'all so fucking much.
Nah, you learned.
But I
What
love
they
y'all.
say?
See y'all next time. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Next time we gonna
Yep,
have
it's
the back
Lex
to-
World.
Lex, y'all.
Lex, y'all.
But yeah, say Jive.
Hold on. Let me give her a send off.
Oh, for real?
There you go.
Thank you, my
There you go.
girl.
Lex, y'all.
Lex, y'all.
Hey, big guy. One of y'all take that seat right there. So we about to round up our last little conversation because I want to definitely do some stuff.
Slim good, man. You ain't scared in this motherfucker, is you?
Oh,
Slim?
not at all.
Yeah. This shit ain't get too severe where you're like,
No,
holy
not
fuck
at
it, this
all.
how I go in the game? Because you're
You'll
going
be
to be out there.
surprised.
Yeah, this shit get real in the field, bro.
So I want to get back to what we were
Drive
talking
safe.
to. I want to get back to what we were talking about as far as my homeboy, Big K. So as you navigate your entrepreneurialism, especially in the Black community, what are some of the obstacles that you feel like you're facing as you start to build?
My basic. That's a good question, actually.
See, I was trying to get to some shit, and y'all niggas was
Focus on the
wildin'.
positivity. So where you focus on what you want, so you're not focusing on them obstacles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
That
what I'm saying.
part.
And that's kind of how I live. But I like she said, I really don't focus on the obstacles. Like whatever comes, and I just figure out whatever it is. But my biggest, if I had to find something, is probably my audience. Because again, I'm on a college campus, so that's where I kind of like really blew off on. But again, a lot of people trying to keep a certain look, and I'm more like free with what I do. So I'm trying to find the balance in between.
So trying to find. So why do you think people are trying to find that uniform look? Like what is that about?
I'm not gonna say uniform look. I just say where I am in life and what people are accustomed to. They're more into like the more proper stuff. As in, like I said again, I started with lingerie. So me going to college campus, nobody was gonna buy that. So I had to like switch the game up. I had to.
Right.
Yeah, they are, but they're very like Greek girls, frat girls. It's not gonna work the same. Everybody's a hidden creep.
It's either clothes or naked. Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's investigate that, right? So we have a culture, like even in this room, and I participated in it. We have, even though we are very sexual as a people, we have a problem with being sexually open or sexually adventurous, even in those realms, like just bringing what you would think is benign things like lingerie or things like that, just to present yourself a little bit more. Why do you think we struggle with that?
People are insecure. People don't want to be themselves. Everybody's trying to be a copy of everybody else.
Ooh-wee.
For real. And I'm big on authenticity and just being yourself.
So I mean, like, could it also be because I have a little issue with this? Like, there's like little body positivity issues, man. You put on
insecurity.
Yeah.
He said.
Body
Yeah.
changes. Everybody's body gonna change. No matter how good it is, no matter what it is, it's gonna change. So it's like, get comfortable in your skin now.
Should
Sooner
you
than-
stay with your woman if she, like, when you met her, she was about 130 and, like, you done been with her, now she 240?
If she had my kids and everything, so on and so forth, yes, I would stay with her.
Damn.
240
I mean,
might look good.
I think that
240 might look real good
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
like, you know what they
Come on
say,
now.
but you gotta be too something to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look,
You just a little shrimp over there. You feel me? I'm just playing.
that's too much. That's too much to bite off for you. No, but for real, like I feel the same way because like if you're honest, like when I came down south, I had that small girl mindset.
Mhm.
Because up north, it's very restrictive. Like, yo, if you overweight, boy, you might as well have been a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we treat it. Like, it's unforgiving. You know what I'm saying? Even the size I am now, to my family,
Fat fuck.
yes.
So stupid.
No. Like, I gotta, because when I go home, I gotta hear
Talk
it.
about my mouth.
When I go home, I gotta hear it, and I'm just like, you know, like, because we're so that thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like me a little gut to rub on.
For real?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't give me no
Tattoo, no
sticking bones,
shade.
baby. That shit hurt your
You like
pelvis,
fat
bro.
dudes?
Like,
But
no, I don't like fat dudes, but I like a big solid dude.
What if you like morbidly obese?
So is he too thin? Should you date him?
He's
Yeah, I'm
he's thin. Nope, he's too
He's
thin.
too thin.
Man,
too
I'm the
thin.
best body size.
Baby, you frail.
Oh man.
damn, boy.
That's the average size of
I
a
would
man.
say you're handsome,
No,
but
you are
you're
not.
frail.
No, you're not. You are not the average size of it.
You're probably a good
You're
140.
you're
long
also
as hell.
you are slimmer than the average male,
You're
and you're
slinky.
taller
Well,
than
no,
the
I
average
think
male.
I'm 6 foot, maybe 6'1" if anything. I'm not that tall.
But the average male is
Oh,
5'9".
I thought he was 5'11".
I
No,
thought
it's
the average man
5'9".
was 5'11" too.
No, it's 5'9".
I'm
the
sorry,
average
Keenan.
The average male.
the average male is 5'9".
Keenan a midget, ain't it?
Oh.
I don't know. I
know
haven't.
Terrence like 5'7".
I know that because I'm tall. I'm the tallest person in my immediate family.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. See,
Whoa.
How tall are you?
I'm
5'11"?
just kidding. I'm just kidding. How tall are you, Tom?
5'11".
Your daughters.
5'11". Okay. That's not short.
Okay,
That's
okay.
not-
But see, I'm
So my
5'11".
father's 5'8", my
Yeah.
brother's 5'8", my little brother up under me is 5'10", and my youngest brother is 5'6".
Well, the Germans are short anyway.
I'm 5'6" and a half. So
You know what I'm saying? So
Look tall though.
I like platforms.
perpetrating the fraud. But this is what I'm saying. Like I love that black people are definitely investigating our own entrepreneurial spirit. So I don't want it to come across like that.
Yeah.
I want us to imagine ourselves in seats of power, in seats of control, in seats of influence, right? But what happens when everybody's an island unto themselves? Everybody's a brand. Every single one of us is something different, and there is no consolidation of this power. You know what I'm saying? Like, when do we? And I want to start with you, okay? When do we start to investigate how we start to merge these things and create multi-head organizations? Like when you see the indigenous people of the past, when they were able to come together, like they created a language to come together under. So everybody had their individual language, but when they came together in those ginormous powwows that they would come together under, there was a uniform language that they created so they could all be speaking in the same language at the same time and not necessarily sacrifice their individuality, but understand that collectivism is going to be the way we protect this region, this understanding, this way of life. When do we start doing that as black people and start to come together?
Black people just need to automatically come together. We already been through enough together, so I'm big on collaboration. No matter if you do hair, podcasts, whatever it is, like you have to collaborate. We have to work together, or it's not going to work at all. Because we could work, the white man can buy our stuff up every day, but that's still not going to bring unity to one another. We have to collaborate.
So how do you imagine? And look, Caking Me Happy is a thing. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole recording artist right here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's amazing in their own right, and I don't want to take anything.
And we also have to respect each other's crafts.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of us don't respect, no matter where we are, in what stage we are in our craft, we have to respect each other's crafts at first.
Okay.
To even get to the collaboration stage. Because people think just because you're not here, I can't work with you. I can't work with you.
I mean, because I've seen that. I've seen.
People don't believe.
I've
in
seen the
helping
thing. Go ahead, brother.
Bringing someone else up, you know, and oftentimes within our own community, you know, of even having your own brand, sometimes we could be jealous of other people who do the same thing we do. So, you know, oftentimes we don't.
Or intimidated.
Or intimidated,
Or,
you know.
yeah.
But I think it's intimidated, you know. But I think we have to get to a place of where it's okay to acknowledge that somebody that is a lane for everybody, you know, and it's enough for everybody, you know. It's
And that's
okay
when we
for
gotta
someone.
respect the individuality.
Where's
Yeah,
your
it's
apron, bro?
okay for some people to or the apron over there, but it's okay for some people to it's okay for some people to know how to do some things that you know how to do, but they know how to do it better than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh,
I mean, there's nothing
even-
wrong with that. Yeah.
You have to reach who you need, who you're for.
Yeah,
Who's
and
for
I-
you is who's for you, and I think that's a lot of things. Everybody wants to be. I want to be cultivated for everybody.
It's never gonna work that
enough
way.
for
Yeah.
everybody out here to do different things out
Yeah.
here.
I done figured it out, Jive. I think that the average black person really don't understand that white boy. I think he really ain't sat back and studied the white man to understand how insidious he is and how subtle he is, and the fact that he get together and like rally against kicking you in your ass. You know what I'm saying? I think that they just think, okay, we went through something, but they don't understand like this shit is still going on, and that this I don't think they understand the severity of this shit. That these motherfuckers will kill you.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And not even just kill you, like if the things that they give you are trinkets, and I think people know this shit, but it's way easier to just say, long as I got mine and it feels good, cool.
Because we don't feel like we could do nothing about it.
Well, it's actually a daunting thing to even think
about.
of, because to see that, holy fuck, these motherfuckers dropped a bomb.
They're
on this
savage
motherfucker.
beyond level. I don't know. I didn't know that we could be this honest about things. But, he said something, important. Understand the insidiousness of these people. These how subtle they could be. They may come off sometimes they can come off cool as a fuck, but they
Yeah.
can still be getting together to plan how to keep you down.
That's the
You know what
only
I'm
thing
saying?
I'm scared of
Yeah,
in
ooh.
life.
So
is
then
a
that-
white
And I
man.
think that's why a lot of
Power.
black folk don't come
And
together.
ideas.
Yes.
That's why a lot of us don't come together, because we do have that fear. And again, when you were oppressed, you're gonna always have that fear. in you.
So
That's why I've been saying, fear not, be courageous. A lot of times we scared to step out on that faith,
But I'm saying
to
like,
even
yeah,
trust one another. We
Yeah.
scared to do that shit.
I'm saying the fight that we fighting, like it is a good fight, but I don't think that the attention is really on what the fight is. Like the it's skirmishes that niggas is calling victories, but that white boy, his law, if you really go and read it and then see that, holy shit, even like with the Roosevelt New Deal, like, yeah, the New Deal was given and it was to enhance the economy, but then they also wrote, instead of for agricultural workers, that's what niggas was working at. You get what I'm saying? So if you can't read between the lines of this language, you would think you can get a piece of that. But it's actually written against you, and the law of the land is that. And if you don't really understand politically or anything that your labor is, then it's over with.
I mean, so yeah, for sure. I mean, because there's a stratified labor caste system in this world, and I know it sounds like a lot, but basically, there's a hierarchy of whose labor means the most and who gets paid the most for their labor. And at the bottom of it has always been African American people. Like, we've always been, our labor has been the highest. It's been sought at the highest level, but for the lowest cost, because black people do outperform, but the only way you get profit is by undervaluing it. You know what I'm saying? And white labor is at such a premium that it's almost too expensive to hire them, especially at the lower levels where the most material consequences to the product happen. So when you're looking at the storefronts, when you're looking at the manufacturing, when you're looking at the distribution centers, when you're looking at all of those things, where those levels are, and we populate where the most, like at those levels is where the most consequence happens, and that's where the less pay happens.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's a reason for that, right? Because if they put a bunch of white people in there, they'd have to pay them for that because they understand that. But we are so strapped for financial anything that we are the caste that gets like, if you really want to make some money, these black people are going to do twice the labor as white people just to prove that they should be able to keep their job.
I think
Like, they understand the psychological warfare of the labor caste system, and they pit us against each other, which is why we have that. Which is why I said again that I understand entrepreneurialism in the black community, because ultimately what we're trying to do is to liberate ourselves from that. And so I understand that. But what the problem I find is that at some point, we can't be 35,000's Caking Me Happy, 35,000 Clicked Studios, 35,000 individual artists. At some point, somebody has to go, yo, we all have a dope idea. We all have and I do shows in the community, right? And you know that, right? And there can't be 48 different open mics in the city. 4 or 5 of us can come together and create something that's bigger than all of us individually.
What if that's what the beginning of this is?
I mean, that would be very attractive as an argument.
What if? I'm just saying, put it out there. With life or death lies in the power of the tongue.
It would be great, and I definitely think.
What if that's what we're creating?
I mean, yes, but we have to be intentional. We can't think that it's like the arc of justice just bends toward. I mean, the arc of history bends towards justice, and we don't have to do anything but show up to the show. We have to bend it. We have to do the bending. You know what I'm saying? We have to do the labor. So coming together has to be a labor. It's effort, especially when somebody is teaching you and constantly impressing upon you what individualism. There's a difference between individuality and individualism, right? Individuality is just the state of your true humanity. Individualism is a doctrine that keeps you from connecting to people, right? Yeah. So a lot of people, we're all individuals, and that's to be celebrated. But individualism robs us of the ability to be able to find the connecting rods between each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm flattered that y'all come here because you find a connection here. Because if we were truly individual, you would just probably go like, I see what Job is doing. I can do that for myself. And then there would be another erected podcast studio. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, yo, I can find community here, where I can find a voice here, we can share voices, we can have that.
I think as Black folk, we need to come together mentally first.
You say they're going to be a podcast with nothing but erections?
I'm sick of you.
This is why we can't get the West Coast.
I'm so sick of
They're going to have erected podcasts.
All right, look. With that being said, it is 12:07. It has been Clicked Up the podcast. I thank y'all for share, subscribe, do all sorts of dope kids be doing. We're about to get out of here like last year. Everybody in this room, we are about I'm saying this right now. I want to have an individual interview with all of you guys. I want to definitely entertain that conversation, definitely, because I think everybody has a voice that needs to be heard in
thank you
in an individual space. So I am going to be setting that up because I want everybody to hear what these people have to say because I've enjoyed this today so much. So y'all
church up here.
Huh?
Can I start a church? Can I start the church house up here? I mean,
No.
I can be second deacon to you. You already back.
If you got the white gloves, we can make it happen. Yo, we're out of here like last year. It has been a pleasure and a treat. Yo, thank you to everybody who's ever listened, who has ever paid attention. Like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff that the dope kids are doing. We're out of here like last year. Peace.
Peace out.
Boy, that was a long